Hold on, man. Welcome, everybody, to episode 68 of Two Nobodies with the Mic. Happy Friday, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight, man?
Yeet. Pretty
good. Guys, we are live and direct from Downey, California. We are the West Coast show of record, but we are also the gambling show of record, man. And Luke can tell you that we have one rule and one rule only. What is that, Luke?
Do not be a loser.
Do not be a loser, man. So, when we say don't be a loser, we're talking about... What are we talking about?
I was like, did you forget?
So, we're all going to lose bets.
Yes.
Lose what you can afford. Don't lose your mortgage on it.
Yes.
Don't lose the tuition.
Rafa, that's why he's the guru, man. Speaking of Rafa, let's introduce the crew today. We have Luke in the house, associate producer. What up, man?
What up, what up?
This guy looks like he's ready for the Young Republican Association meeting. Yes or yes?
Yeah.
CJ, producer extraordinaire, webmaster. Yee. He has some vlogs or blogs?
Blogs with a B.
With the B. We have Eddie Money, executive producer in the house. Getting bigger and bigger by the Friday.
That's what she said.
Special guest in the house tonight, the guy who thinks he's Colombian but is really just Mexican.
He doesn't eat chile, though, so he could be Colombian.
He doesn't like
maybe.
spice.
Yeah, he could be Colombian.
Yes.
Probably
He's
likes
fully
Ice Spice,
transitioned to Colombiano.
Yes. He identifies as a Colombian.
Yeah.
Boomer, say hello to the people, man.
Hello, people. Thank you for having me.
Yes. We have a special announcement from Boomer later. It's a WWE thing. We're going to do that shit. We're doing that
do
shit.
this shit now if you want.
Come on, man. But guys, episode 68, thank you guys for joining us. We are a interactive show. We want to hear what you have to say every day, all day. You guys want to talk shit. Rafa, the guru's in the house tonight. Rafa, what up, man?
What's up?
Beautiful, beautiful Prime hoodie. For all the people that says he hates Prime. He loves Prime.
Yeah. Just
Colorado
can't
Buffs
coach for shit, but
just suck. Right?
damn right.
Rick Flores already here in the chat, live in prison.
But we just Rick Flores inducted into the Nobodies Hall of Fame. Yeah. He lost a shirt, by the way.
Did he
shirt,
really?
Yes, in the Uber.
Oh my God.
Rick had one too many chicken burritos.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. But anyways,
Burritos will do it to you, man.
yes, burritos, spicy burritos.
Or a birria pizza. One or the
But
other.
we still love you, Rick. You are the first inductee. We got to get my sister in here the second. She made the first ballot. But guys, episode 68, man. Famous 68. Who has a famous 68? Look at the offensive lineman's like, don't look at me. Come on, man.
Not one?
Nobody. Crickets. I give you one.
Let's hear it.
Will Shields, man. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, guard. One of the best guards to ever freaking play football.
I agree.
Hall of Famer, 12-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All-Pro. Will Shields was a dude.
Top 5 lineman all time, I think.
Who would you put on the other side? Newton, right?
Yeah, Nate Newton.
Who? Imagine those two.
Those two guys
Just
are
beat the
large.
fullbacks. Just run fullback dive. Every freaking. Yeah. So anyone else? Come on, man.
I forgot about Russ Grimm.
Russ Grimm.
I'm sorry. That was
Yeah, sounds like like he's produced some scary movies. Russ Grimm. This is produced by Russ Grimm. Anyone else?
LC Greenwood.
LC Greenwood, man. A Steeler, correct?
Yes, sir.
So look at. Come on, man. There's still a couple more that are really good.
Name them.
Kevin Moai,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hall of Famer, 8-time Pro Bowl. He has 3 All-Pros.
Ruben Carter.
Who the fuck is that
What?
guy?
Denver Broncos?
Who?
Ruben Carter.
Never heard of
D
him.
tackle.
Never heard of him.
I watch his highlights here and there.
Oh, please.
Yes, I do.
Because they're like 2 minutes long, so you can watch them.
They're in the gray and the black.
How about this dude? I know everyone remembers this dude. Kyle Turley.
Yeah.
Saint. Dude, he was picked 7th overall.
I think he was he a Raider? Or a
No,
Ram?
he was a Ram and
Ram
a
is
Saint. And I believe he was a Chief. But he was picked, he shot up, he went to San Diego State, Valley View High School. He's a Californian. And he shot up the board, was picked 7th overall. He wasn't, and because in the combine he ran a 4.92 or some shit like that. So just like,
Wow. I really want a fast lineman.
that doesn't make any sense, right?
Stupid.
Like, why do you need a lineman that's fast?
Yeah.
Maybe he
Not
pulls
an
really
offensive
well.
lineman. You don't need a fast offensive lineman. I'm sorry.
What do you mean by like fast?
4.92,
like in a 40.
Like just straight fat, like just
Like
point-
straight line feet.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that
yeah.
doesn't mean shit because
Yeah.
our play is 5 yards in a single
Exactly.
play. Yeah, no.
Exactly.
I'm not running 20 yards down the field.
But anyways, Kyle
Hey,
Turley was a
Terrible
dog.
center if you're not running 20
There's
yards
that
on
one
the field
clip
at some point.
of that Michigan guy running the whole field.
Dude,
in
see, that's a
down.
defensive lineman.
Did you not say defense?
No.
No.
Oh,
Come
maybe,
on,
Maybe
man.
he can pull really well as a guard.
Eddie Money
That's
with
not
the, Eddie
upfield,
Money
that's
with the
lateral.
hoodie and the
No, he pulls.
Yeah,
Once
he looks like the
finishes
fucking
lateral.
Unabomber.
But
by
once
the
you
way.
finish up laterally, that's when you're supposed to finish somebody. You're not. That's more lateral agility than it is up.
I love that.
Straight.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I played.
anyone out
A
there?
little bit.
So did I.
Anyone out there?
Not football.
Yes, I was playing Bianca Batuka.
Guys are out of control. Out of control.
Hey, can we pull up the power slap or no? I was trying to find.
Oh, it's on Rumble.
It's on Rumble. I was trying to get it on my phone, but I don't know.
I know I can get it on my phone, but I don't know. Here we go. CJ's on. Big shout out tonight
See if we can get it on the TV.
to Big Vern Cathy. I don't know if he's gone yet, but man, that dude, he messaged me today. He's such a loyal dude and such a great guy.
Yeah.
Like he's that dude, like we've shown him some love and he gives it tenfold back. So I just want to say, hopefully, he hasn't.
I just looked for the match. I just looked at the results, and there's no results for the prelim yet.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's what's starting now.
If he wins this, he moves up the rankings. Power Slap, guys. Big shout out to Big Vern Cathy. Power Slap. They just got their sanctioning
Yeah,
to be outside. I heard California.
I didn't see California. I know New York, Florida, New Jersey, maybe. I didn't see California at all.
I thought he said California.
I saw California.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow, good for them.
Do you know what type of TV this is?
Samsung.
I know. Is it a Q60?
The Q60s
Give me the other one.
inside.
Q60s and Infinity.
Yeah.
But there you go, AirPlay.
There you
Look
go.
at
Oh,
fucking
dude,
Eddie Money.
if we can get Power Slap, we should start gambling. Just scratch the show and just start putting.
Start gambling?
Yeah, just start gambling. Like,
Oh, dude.
how fun would that
Let's
be?
check the line on Vern.
Yeah. Just,
He's a dog tonight, by the way. And
Is
he lost the toss.
Well, I think that's why he's a dog.
Oh, he was a dog already. He was a
Okay.
dog already.
Dude.
Oh, that's not that guy, but
Here we go. There he is right there.
there he is. He's facing the younger dude, who's
Yes.
number 5.
Number 5 against number 7. Man, he's just such a G. Reached out and we'll show him some love. He shows us love. And he's a good dude. He's a great representative for the sport.
Yeah, he
You
is.
know,
And
like-
he's got fans.
He
He's got
does,
fans.
dude. You see the clip of a kid just
Yeah, yeah.
running out. So I liked it. And, dude, within 10 seconds, he's like, Eddie, it was amazing. He messaged me.
can imagine.
Like, dude, I was like, do you have a fight? And, like, get off your phone, man.
Yeah, it looked like he partied last night, by the way. It looked like he partied last night. They had a good time.
Yeah, no, he is the dude, and I can't wait to actually get out there and actually watch it. He invited us. We were supposed to go, but you know, stuff happens. But anyways, is that it for the famous 68s? No one out there? Well then, what are we getting into, man?
I'm gonna throw one out there.
A 68?
A 68.
Do it, man.
The better 68 than everybody's.
Wow.
Yaramir Yager.
Whoa, wait.
68.
Yes.
68.
How did I not?
Top 5 all time.
Dude.
Say no. And you can ask the white dude.
No, at top.
No, he's a water polo player.
Maybe top 1 mullet of all time.
Oh, best
Dude,
mullet all time.
he rocked that mullet.
Dude, he played forever. That's the thing about these dudes in hockey. When
Dude,
they're elite,
how
them
did I-
motherfuckers play forever.
Yarmir Yager. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Mario Lemieux
Great
Penguins. He
fucking
played
job.
for the Capitals after that.
Dude, that's why you're the guru, Rafa.
Dude.
That's why I have you here, man.
There's Vern right there.
There
Here
he
we
is.
go.
Let's go. It's all in the hips, man.
Dude, look at that. Na. Looks like Richard.
If you guys want to watch it live, we are live tonight. Download Rumble Sports and check it out. I promise you, you will be entertained and you will be a fan. It's almost shocking to see what these people go through.
Oh, dude.
Is Vern up right now?
Vern is up right now. Let's go.
Let's go, Big Vern.
Plus 130 underdog. So.
Plus 130. Let's go.
I put the house on it.
The back house, I hope. Let's go, Vern. So we're watching Vern live on Rumble. He's facing Hamlet. Hamlet's a favorite, and he won the toss. Vern's never won, by the way.
Yeah.
With the toss. If he doesn't get the toss, he's never won. Every time he's lost, it's because
everyone knows Big Vern. Like, he has one of the heaviest hands in all of Power Slap. The knock on Big Vern is that, you know,
he can't take.
Yes.
So let's see. And this guy's a monster. So if Vern can hold up
just once.
Yeah, that shit. God. Look at Luke's face. Just Jesus.
We talked about we've interviewed
Jesus.
Dude. We've interviewed Big Vern twice, and to me, the most impressive thing is being able to sit there knowing a guy is gonna knock your brains out of your right ear hole. Like, to me, that's human nature is to flinch. You can't flinch, you can't move, and props to all these guys that step on that stage. It's
by the way, Delvin Hamlet, known as the Country Hoodlum. By the way, that is his nickname. Why the fuck you look at me like that?
You pointed it out.
I said it. That's his name. We got the Country Hoodlum against the mechanic from Kansas.
That dude just stole some radios in fucking Henderson, Nevada now.
My God. Hey, are you saying that because he's black?
No, because his nickname is a Country Hoodlum, man.
But it's in the country, bro, not out in Nevada.
Nevada's kind of country. Henderson.
Well, this fight's in Summerlin at the Durango. We're doing a little play-by-play of Power Slap here real quick. Guys, these guys, we might get hired from Power Slap after this.
Dude, we're giving you some time. Get on Rumble right now. You will not be disappointed. I promise you that.
Have you ever seen this, like an actual match?
Yes.
Dude, isn't
so
it crazy?
entertaining.
Dude, sometimes they fall so fucking quick that the dudes behind them, which are their safety nets,
can't even catch
them
them.
motherfuckers ain't got no chance.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you guys, they should put like the thing is they don't put a pad because in reality,
I see
the guy's backpedal.
I know who you, if a certain person doesn't take your match in wrestling,
you're going to challenge them to Power Slap?
Yes.
So should we talk about that?
Let's talk about it right now. So Boomtown, if you guys know, very good friend. We've known each other. God, Boomtown. How long? When we were at a kids tournament in
wrestling tournament
in Selma, or no? What was it? What's the I think it was no, what's the where everyone, it's a jail town.
Corcoran? Delano?
Yes! Corcoran Duels. I've never met Boomtown, but our kids were on the same team. And we go out to the car, and he's like, hey, you want some beers? I'm like, hell yeah. He's like, what's your name? He's like, Boomero. I said, what'd you say? He said, Boomero. I said, your name is now Boomtown. Let's have some beers, man. And ever since
Big
then,
Vern.
Let's go, Big Vern. Yeah, so Boomero over here wrestled in high school from P-Town, Pomona, California. There is a wrestling tournament for all ages. It's called the U.S. Open. Olympians go there. 6-year-olds go there. But also they have age groups, 25 to 35, whatever. And Boomer has won a national championship at his weight class. He has the freaking stop sign. And
what
everything.
age?
That was like... Yeah.
And so now Boomer wants to challenge the one and only 50-year-old. Boomer's 51.
Yes.
He wants to challenge the one and only 50-year-old Mario Lopez. Boomer.
The Mario
Lopez. The AC Slater.
The wrestling, beat Zach, whatever his name's
Zach Morris.
Zach Morris's ass.
Preppy.
Yes. Now, Mario, dude, if you follow Mario... Dude, jiu-jitsu, boxing.
I follow Mario.
Yeah.
Love me some Mario Lopez.
Has the Casa
I like Mario Lopez. What the fuck?
Mario Lopez is one of the hardest working dudes.
We drank his tequila here with Ruben.
Yeah. No,
So Ruben would be in Mario's side. He'll be his coach, and Eddie and I will coach you up.
Yes.
Eddie and I will coach him.
Wrestle in this position, Boomer. Wrestle in this position.
So we're making this video, but we should talk to Ruben, because Ruben sees Mario often.
Yes.
And we could set it up. And we'll get you in there. When is it? In Vegas?
It's in Vegas, man.
When is it? Because we gotta get you the room and everything. We gotta prep you.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Dude, I'm excited.
Mario Lopez takes this on.
It'll be in April.
Dude.
It's in April? Is that enough time for you? Mario's ready now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's relax. You have the 7
When's the last time you
mimosas.
touched the mat more?
Touched the mat? Never. I had 16 years.
Yeah, when he was washing dishes in his kitchen, the fucking mat right underneath the sink. That's the fucking last mat he's touched. No, but Boomer's been telling me for a while. He's like, I want to wrestle Mario Lopez, man. I'm like, okay, we can make that happen. I fucking love it. Go ahead. Can we get an official announcement? Scoot over, Boomtown. I need an official announcement. Who you want to wrestle? Where do you want to wrestle?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's hear it, man. So
Listen, it's 2024. We have the U.S. Open coming up
Yep.
in April, I believe. It's always in April. So I want to call out Mario Lopez, Entertainment Tonight guy. I know he wrestles. I know he does jiu-jitsu. He's in great shape. But listen.
Way better than you.
Let's bring out
I think you just want to hug him. I just think you want to touch him.
and I want to pin him.
Oh,
Just go out
guys.
there, bring it out. It'll be a great
Do a
event for
fundraiser.
wrestling, everything. But let's bring out wrestling for all of us that used to wrestle before back in the day. And once a wrestler, always a wrestler. But hey, Mario, don't be scared, man. Come on.
Oh, my God.
You heard it here first, everybody. Mario.
If Mario Lopez sees this, he's going to be like, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that
He's
guy?
like, charity, who's rating shit for you?
Hey, by the way, Mario, this guy has a pair of your shoes. So, yeah, this could be a stalking situation.
He did send him that Mario reposted
He
him, right?
reposted it with his shoe.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just going to be a clench for all the 2 minutes each period. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to ride him.
He's going to choose bottom every time.
Can I go bottom again?
So we're going to set this up. These guys will clip it. We'll send it to Mario Lopez. CJ will set that up. Eddie Money, Luke.
By the way, I sent Eddie Money a clip of YouTube wrestling when I was in YouTube.
All right, we'll send that to
We
Mario
do
too,
that.
just to see if
We
you're
do
even
that.
worthy. So here we go. We got Hamlet, the country hoodlum.
Yes.
First off, against Vernon, the
Come on,
mechanic
Big Vern.
Kathy. Now, Vernon, let's go, Vern.
Oh,
Hamlet
I'm
won
so
the
nervous.
toss. Look at his hands. My God,
Holy
Hamlet's monster hands.
shit.
Come on, Big Vern. Hold firm, Papa.
Come on.
Come on, Big Vern. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's fucking go.
Let's go, mechanic.
Oh, Vern is fucking
He's
pumped.
fired up.
Let's go.
He's fired up.
Here we go. Oh, Vern's pounding the shit.
I think he just said 2 nobodies.
Oh, you know what Vern said? You done fucked up.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, here we go.
He took that like
Oh, my
nothing,
God.
man.
He took it. When he took it.
Oh, he looked at him.
Oh, God.
He's like, you know you done fucked up down, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know
Here
you
we
done
go.
fucked up.
Here we go now.
Let's go, Big
Vern.
Vern.
Look at these paws, too, man.
Oh, dude.
I wonder how he gets his hands in some of those, to
Dude.
work.
He's a mechanic.
Bro, he's a mechanic.
Dude.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, some big paws. Here we go.
He looks scared.
Oh, he looks.
He's
He's
scared.
like I done fucked up. Let's go, Vern. Right here, we win it right here, right now.
Let's go, Big Vern.
The over is now favored at over 2.5 -1.
Oh, what was
God.
that?
I want to say he flinched.
I want to say Big Vern missed.
Yeah, I want to say something
He
happened.
missed.
Something happened.
He missed.
Something happened there.
Dude, he barely got any of his face. Oh,
yeah.
he went high.
God.
He went high. You got to get it in the chin, man.
Oh, that's a big miss by Vern.
He went high.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
Let's go, man.
So Hamlet wins the first round,
Yep.
10-9.
Yep.
And that's Bisping's scorecard. 10-9. Wow.
Man.
Why did he has one eye? He only saw one side of it.
Who?
Bisping. He can't see both.
And you saying he's on the other side of this the ring?
He didn't see that.
All right, here we go.
Come
Big
on,
Vern. You
Big
got to
Vern.
hold on, baby.
You can do this, man.
Come on, Big Vern.
He's locked in right now.
Oh, Vern's locked in. Vern looked locked in when he was walking
Dude,
in.
look at the size of that Vato's hand.
Oh, come on, Vern. Come on, buddy. Oh! All right, here we go.
Redemption.
We got another
Redemption.
chance. Come on, Vern. Vern missed once. He's not going to miss again.
He looks good.
Vern looks like he's been in Vegas for a week, by the way.
Yeah.
He's been there since Monday.
We've been waiting.
Yeah,
He's been doing work.
him and Kyle Shanahan. Here we go, Big Vern. Don't miss this time.
Oh God.
That's kind of.
I went at palm, right?
Yeah,
He
they
got-
call that. There's a word for that. They call that. I forgot what it is, but they're saying it's legal. So
All right, Big Vern. Here we
let's
go.
go, man.
Here we go. Big Vern, round 2.
What do you think, Luke? What are you thinking?
The dude with the glasses. That's Anthony Smith.
Yeah, dude, no, of course.
Yeah, no shit, Luke. Welcome to the fucking party. Jesus Christ. Come on, Vern. Yeah! Oh, let's go! He's fucking out like a light! He's out like a fucking light! If you look at it, he's out! He's out! Let's go! That's it! Call this shit! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Way to go, Big Vern! Way to go, baby! Let's go!
Moving on
Show
now.
my man some respect!
Oh, dude, there he is, my man.
Let's fucking go!
Dude, he was out standing up.
He was out standing up. Damn right. He might be dead.
Dude.
Jesus.
He's like, was there a truck that just flew in this fucking arena?
Wow. Damn. But you know what? When Vern walked in, you saw that focus in him. It was like, look at this. Oh. Dude, and he missed on the first one, and he knew it.
He missed on the first one.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Good night. Good night.
If Big Vern develops a chin like he just did,
wow.
I'm sorry. He's going straight to the top, man.
So is it one a night?
To the top.
What, like one?
Yeah. What the fuck? It's one a night every 3 months, man. These guys can't do this all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Luke, are you nuts? You know what, Luke? Line up with fucking CJ.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it.
Is he out of his mind? Is it one a night? No, motherfucker. They're going to go again. He's going to go back to the locker room and somehow heal.
You only got shot 6 times?
Yeah, seriously.
Half a clip in him.
Congratulations, Big Vern. What a victory, by the way.
Oh,
Huge victory. He took 2 shots.
Underdog.
Yeah, he was a dog. By the way, he was ranked 7. He
up.
should have been ranked higher because I want to say that his ranking moved down.
Right now, man.
But let's send Vern a message.
Message him, man.
For sure. That was fucking impressive.
Unbelievable.
Super impressive. Hopefully he gets our message after he gets his wife.
What's his Instagram?
After he gets his wife.
Hercules.
After he gets his wife's message.
Hercules 200,
man.
Golly.
Yeah, for sure. That was insane.
Was insane.
You guys have your hands up like, look, his like.
Congratulations,
dude.
Man.
Ow. Oh, did you make a video?
Oh, I got the live clip on Instagram story.
Oh, there you go. I love it. Make sure you tag Power Slap.
I got it. Oh,
you got to tag Power Slap, Dana White, everybody.
Freaking.
We'll make a clip of it as well. And
but no, but run with that. Share that to everybody.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at that. He's got to get something at the end of the night for being top dog.
Dude, he reached out to us early. He's like, "You guys gonna be here?"
Yeah, I wish we could have been there.
Not a loser.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't be a loser.
Next time we will be there.
You, man.
Vern, next time we'll be there, hopefully.
Yes.
To see you, man. Congratulations. What a shot. By the way, since we're on the fighting, congratulations to Eddie's son.
Yes.
Sonny Santiago for a huge victory tonight. By the way, I felt like it was domination.
Team victory, by the way. Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh, really tough team. Tom Brady's there, man. The GOAT.
And we're over here.
Well, you guys,
dude, we could have been rubbing elbows
in the same room as Tom Brady.
Dude, Rafa would have been like, Patrick, fucking, he's better than you, right?
Don't let me get one more.
Who are these
chain smokers? Don't
I'll show you.
them.
Ugh,
they're at the win.
Dude, that's freaking amazing.
Look at this shot.
Amazing.
God.
Big shout out to UNC. Upset as a team, the number 19 team in the country. Pitt. These kids, man, just like these dudes, I don't care. Like, you come out into an arena like this, and the possibility of you being embarrassed. It's a big shout out to you, University of Pittsburgh, all those wrestlers, UNC, these guys in Power Slap, UFC. That is a manly man thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
To get into a situation like that. Like, Boomer wants to get in the situation with Mario Lopez, man.
Man, we got to promote that.
I feel like you have nothing to lose, though, Boomtown.
Yeah, it's all on Mario. You got nothing to lose.
That's why he's doing it. That's why he's doing it.
You know what? You should give him your stop sign, your national championship. If he beats you, you got to give him the stop sign.
You got to bring it.
And like your life savings too, or something like that.
And just buy a case of his shoes, like a whole pallet of all the same fucking color too. But
wow, man. Okay, where are we at now?
You're fired.
Let's get into You're Fired, brought to you
man.
by Custom Cars.
Last number, famous 68. Rick Flores says 68. Joe Lamlier?
There you go. Exactly.
Lamielier?
We're gonna need some spelling from that, Rick. I don't know. We're questioning you. I don't know.
You
I don't
spelled it
know.
right. I can't say it right.
Okay.
Oh, shocker.
Well, guys, thanks, Rick, for always contributing. We're going to get into your fired, brought to you by CustomCars.com. Guys, if you don't know how this works, I hope everyone is ready and prepared. We do a firing every week, mythical, or whatever it is. If you want to get something off your chest and you need to fire someone, also if you want to promote someone, someone did a great job. We do both. Who wants to start off with your fired, man?
I'll go first.
Yes.
I want to promote Chip Kelly for taking the Ohio State job. I think it's super smart for him. I think so, and I'll tell you, I think that they're number one. That offense is going to be lights out this year for sure. He's going to put up 40 plus a game, and if they don't win, Ryan Day, he's gone. Chip Kelly slides right into that spot.
Yeah.
Because you're paying him $5 million a year to be an assistant, and he's Chip Kelly. So,
I mean, can I be devil's advocate here? I mean, he didn't set the world on fire on offense at UCLA.
it was UCLA. He recruited some guys, but dude, they were limited on a lot of spots. Because DTR last year, they put up 50 a good amount of times. He just didn't have a quarterback this year. Next year with that offense, you got you're bringing in a quarterback that can play. The running back's coming back. The wide receivers are always good.
You know they're going to have wide receivers.
Yeah. So
unbelievable.
I think they're going to put up 40 plus next year for the most part. They'll average that, and I think Ryan Day, we know he's on the hot seat. Say whatever you want. He's on the hot seat. He didn't beat Michigan. He'll probably beat them this year, but he's got to win big games. Get to the national title.
Are they? Is there a preseason number?
They're number one.
They have to be.
They should be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They should be stacked. Who's won?
It's going to be Georgia.
You know what? I think it is. It actually is Georgia.
The betting favorite is Georgia.
It's always an SEC team.
It's because they're returning basically everyone outside.
Yeah, I like Georgia. Yeah. But Ohio State, you should be.
No, they should be.
They should be in the championship game, in the title game. They should end up at either the 1 or the 2. Win their 2 playoff games or whatever it is, and get to that title game. But I'm promoting.
But what does
Chip
it say for UCLA as a program?
You're absolute shit. You lost a coach to a coordinating job.
It was all to that 1 week after they beat the dog shit out of USC, and he was the team meeting. Remember, they let it leak that
they were going to fire him.
They were going to fire him, and that pissed him off. That dude just left a head coaching job to take an OC job, and man, what's UCLA going to do? What's UCLA? Big Rick is a big UCLA season ticket holder. He goes to every game. Any suggestions on UCLA and who they hire? I know Rick has one.
They're going to hire the janitor?
By the way, odds for 2024-25 national championship: Georgia plus 300, Ohio State plus 500.
Yeah. And I like. I'm a quarterback guy. I always said it. This quarterback that comes from Kansas State, right?
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Rodgers.
Yeah. No, not Rodgers. We said that last time.
Will Howard.
Oh,
Yes.
Will Howard. Sorry.
We always get it.
Rodgers
is the one at Oregon.
Mississippi State.
Washington. He's at Washington.
Oh, is it Washington?
Yeah.
Oh,
Will Rogers went from Mississippi State to Washington.
Yes.
Will Howard went from Kansas State to Ohio State.
There you go.
Yes.
And Dylan Gabriel, Oklahoma to Oregon.
But Rick,
By the way,
Rick texted me.
Heisman.
Rick texted me earlier today, and he had an interesting take. He said, "What about Pete Carroll to UCLA as a head coach?"
Now, I disagree with Rick, man.
Why?
Because
He
Pete
was a
Carroll just
coach.
fucking quit.
No, he was sort of nudged out. Like, Pete, you could leave quietly and we'll kick you upstairs. You eat donuts, you get on the treadmill, you do your fucking chewing gum and throw passes to the guys.
I don't think Pete Carroll would ever go to UCLA.
Agreed.
It's not. It's not appealing. It's like,
It's not
for
appealing?
me it would be, because I'd be like, fuck, I can do it there, I can do it here.
Exactly.
But
You know what's appealing? $7 million a year.
what was Chip Kelly making? Because you got to remember, UCLA are state
He was
employees.
only making $5.
Because I think that's the max you can pay a state. You got to check, because it's a state employee type of deal. Chip Kelly was the highest paid state employee.
Go to highest paid state employees all over the country.
Yeah, but this is California.
38 of them are head coaches in football.
Give it to me.
He made 6.1 this past season. After the DTR last year, he signed a 2-year extension where he would make 8.5 in total with a $9.5 million buyout if to be fired.
Wear a collared shirt for $8.3 million, Chip Kelly. It always bothered me.
Well, if Pete Carroll went to UCLA, I think it would be great for the city.
Mac Brown did it. He revitalized UNC, and both old at. Well, he did.
Sort of.
He did. UNC was garbage, and I know you're going to say they're still garbage. But he made them relevant.
For a little bit.
He got in the conference championship. Or, no.
I don't think so. That didn't happen.
Boom.
That didn't happen.
Anyways, I think it's a similar situation. They're both old people. But Pete is like, dude, he's in great shape. That guy has energy. And if I'm Pete, screw you, SC.
Wow. What do you got, Luke? You want to say something? Because I see you fucking bobbing and weaving over there like you're fighting Mahomes. You over there like,
He's transitioning. Okay.
These guys in their low blows.
Giggity.
I'm done. All
right.
I'm fucking done with this program. I've had season tickets myself for 4 years now. My family's had them for 40 years.
Yeah.
To the Bruins?
To the Bruins.
Oh God, people exist then.
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't sure.
I kid you not. I called and canceled my season tickets after
today.
Good for you.
Fucking done. I'm done. I wrote it in the blog. It's going to go up probably tonight or tomorrow morning. But first, you leak that you're going to fire this guy. Chip Kelly was the best thing that had happened to your program in terms of coaching, name, all that in a long fucking time. Jim Mora, whatever. I wasn't a fan, but he brings in DT like he.
He was a great hire.
He made DTR relevant, in my opinion, because before when DTR was there, everyone's like, this is the guy we got. DTR was like a silent Heisman hopeful at times last year when he was there. You give Chip Kelly arguably a really, really good in-state recruiter in California.
Yeah.
He showed it. He got Dante Moore. Loses Dante Moore because he's like, I'm not making any money. I'm going to go to Oregon with the Nike factory and go make a ton of money there.
And not start, by the way. Dante Moore ain't starting next year.
He's not even going to sniff.
UCLA's like, we're not going to give you any money. Like, we're not going to help you with NIL, but we're still going to go to the Big Ten. We're going to, make this huge transition. Your UCLA athletics fucking sucks now, dude.
Woo!
I like it.
Guys, just the AD just needs to go across the street and drive around Bel Air and pick up $100 bills off the fucking ground. Yeah. There's more money in Bel Air.
Fucking clowns, dude. They're clowns.
Yeah, it's not even Guerrero anymore, right? Who's the AD?
I'll look it up right
now. It's really bad. It's really bad. I mean, they got the basketball hire, right?
It's Martin.
You're fired.
Jarmond.
Yeah,
Martin Jarmond.
Yeah. Good luck.
Go ahead and fire him, man.
Yeah, dude, fuck you, Martin Jarmond.
Whoa!
I like it. Post it. Clip it. The whole nine. Is that who you're firing? Or you got a firing?
I'm firing UCLA athletics, but I did have a promotion as well.
Yes.
Just a little in-house thing, promoting Che. I think with the website, with the blog that's going up, he's killed it with all the social stuff. So want to give him his
name
props,
is CJ,
all that. CJ
Womack. We're not doing the Che thing.
Yeah.
Guys,
we're not doing
CJ, sorry. He put sriracha on birria tacos. It's crazy.
Nickname sriracha.
Appreciate you, brother.
So if you guys don't know, CJ made a website for us. We have blogs coming out. We have gear coming out. There's pictures. If you want to see Eddie Money what he looks like, there's a fucking picture of Eddie Money. Yes, he's like a snow leopard. Yes.
Oh, man.
Very hard to see in the wild, Eddie Money is.
Goodness.
You can catch him at a gym, though.
At any gym. It doesn't matter. In any city he goes to visit, he goes to the gym twice a day.
Dude, we took him to Vegas for his 21st birthday. He's like, Eddie, is it cool if we go to this gym? I really want to go to this gym. I'm like, dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. I'm in Vegas. The last thing I'm thinking about is exercising. And that was the first thing that Eddie Money thought about.
Last thing we're thinking about exercising is here, too. I mean,
yeah, good point.
Doesn't have to be in Vegas, my
Touche.
guy. Doesn't have to be in Vegas, but for show.
Touche. Who else up for the firing?
Eddie Money, you firing?
Yeah, I got a firing. This relates to the NFL honors. Lamar Jackson got 49 out of 50 MVP votes.
Oh.
So I'm firing the one vote that went to Josh Allen for Lamar Jackson not being able to get unanimous MVP.
That's ridiculous. I mean, Josh Allen did carry that fucking team, but he's like, a catch-22. He kills you and he fucking does it for you.
I just don't know if I would. If I was my one vote and I wasn't going to vote for Lamar, it wasn't going to be Josh Allen. It would have been
CMC.
Christian McCaffrey, Dak.
Yeah.
Could have been Dak. That one vote. He finished second, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Dak finished second, CMC third, and Josh Allen and then Purdy, or Purdy and then Josh Allen.
Yeah, we'll look at the.
We'll get into that later.
CJ, you got a firing?
I just want to say first that our followers agree with you because on our poll on Instagram, 62% said Chip Kelly was a good move that he left UCLA.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, now.
I feel so much better about
He's
it.
going to have to wear more than a T-shirt in Columbus, Ohio.
Yes.
There's
Probably just going to wear a bunch of hoodies. He's going to wear a hoodie, then the fucking raincoat. Yeah.
It just, I don't know what it is, man. If you're a head coach, man, wear more than a T-shirt. Come on, man. Come on.
I want to fire Caleb Williams. I want to fire Caleb Williams.
I know why.
No, for multiple reasons. Let's go all the way
Elevator
back.
selfies?
Yeah, the elevator selfies.
It's daily, by the way. It's daily.
The not giving a fuck when you guys are losing, sitting away from the team, not being involved. The posting that you live in a penthouse when the rest of your teammates live in a dorm. The being an asshole at the elevator. Like, we can go on and on and on. Your dad requesting and you saying that you don't want to go to specific team.
We don't know if that's true, though. Or do we
don't know.
Or do we?
Allegedly.
All right.
And then you post this ridiculous ass dress that you put on.
Yeah, that
Wore
was,
dress?
Oh, he
Oh,
did.
you didn't see the group chat?
He went Backstreet Boys?
You didn't see
No,
the
he
group
went
chat?
Usher.
I didn't.
Oh, it's whole orange get dress.
So I have a rule about dresses as like you have jumped the shark. Like that's when you have so much money and someone's like you don't have any no men in your corner and some dude said, "Hell yeah, that's fire! That dress that you're wearing."
Yes, hello, Peter, my homie.
Right outside of the Coliseum.
yes.
Oh, dude, full-blown dress.
Dude.
Is it orange, right?
have orange.
Like monk orange.
Monk orange.
How did I not see this?
Because you don't pay attention sometimes to your text messages.
Because I barrage the group chat so much, he sees my message.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, fucking
Shanae's like, "Is that freaking CJ at 3 a.m?" I'm like, "Yes, it is."
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm like, "It's not my. I don't have a girlfriend. That's for sure."
I just have too many group chats.
Yeah.
Great firing.
What's up, Lukey?
Really quick, if I can interject, I just
Giggity.
I just got my email from Sports Illustrated. Guess who the featured rookie for the swimsuit model edition
Patrick
is?
Mahomes' wife.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
that's so disrespectful.
I know.
So who are the other girls?
Well, to the viewers, like, why
She's
her?
As long as she doesn't have a penis, we're all good, bro. We're all good. We're all good.
So
as
is
long
Patrick.
yeah, bro. I mean, it's like, hey, it is what it is. Who cares? Who actually looks at that shit?
Well, yeah, sports. Aren't they,
White dudes.
Aren't they going
White
on
dude. White dudes.
Yeah, I guess Luke.
White
Well,
dudes.
he got the email, man.
Yeah, he did get the email.
So, do you have a Sports Illustrated subscription, Luke?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
you need to cancel that right
by
after
the
you
way,
cancel
I'm a
UCLA
monthly reader.
tickets.
Sports Illustrated is ending, I saw, right?
It canceled.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
It got
Sports,
canceled. Rest in
they
peace.
liquidated everything.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, it's just going to be like quarterly now. So it's going to kind of be like the New Yorker. It's going to be like a really big thing.
Nobody gives a flying fuck.
I actually coached the vice president of Sports Illustrated's son in football with the Wildcats. Great fucking dude. That was probably like 12 years ago.
Did his son suck at his
No,
job too?
Dude.
Oh,
No. So,
zang.
sort of good story. His son was super talented and just didn't care. And the dude's wife, huge Texas fans, hook 'em horns, they would wear burnt orange, and they would take me aside. They're like, "We don't know what to do. Like, he's just not into it." The kid was athletic, and dude, I usually got through to this kid. I did every trick in the book. He just looked at me like, "You're a 5'7" Puerto Rican, you dumb ass." He saw, like, he just wasn't having it. He just wasn't.
How are you going to motivate me?
Yeah, dude. I don't know where this
You're
kid is now.
5'7"?
I used to be 5'8" 3/4.
All right. No, I just took that 5'8" 3/4.
Dude, Shanae tell
All
you.
I took from the story was you're 5'7".
Back problems, man. Back problems.
Damn. Dude, he was 5'8" 3/4. You're barely 50.
So,
At
dude,
55, he's going to be 5'6" 1/4.
I don't know if you guys, like, I don't know in high school, there was an offense-defense camp. The only tackle football camp in the summer. And it was a big deal. So, like, colleges would be there. And I went to that shit, and they measured you like a combine. And 5'8" 3/4, man. I told everyone, 5'8" 3/4, man.
3/4, bitch.
Yes. Just like
I'm a quarter away from 5'9".
quarter away from Drew Brees. and I ran the fastest I ever. You're gonna laugh. I fullback. I was slow, the slowest person on the planet. The fastest 40 I had was like a 4.92, and I was like, yeah. Oh, dude,
It's bad, but it's not like embarrassing.
We just talked about Kyle Turley running a 4.92.
Yeah, and he was 300 pounds.
I ran a 4.92 in high school.
Exactly.
At 290.
Yeah.
Shit.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, though, DJ. Not bad for a running back.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
who are you firing?
I am firing the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, Kyle Shanahan. And if you guys haven't seen it, he showed up to media day. Some people, I think most people would say he was toasted. He was slurring. He was just off. You can just see it.
Is that verified that he was drunk?
So I've read a bunch of articles. People are saying, no, he wasn't. 100% that Vato was loaded. And a lot of people are saying, well, this is what you get for having the Super Bowl in Vegas. That is a cop-out. And in our group chat, I got slacked for calling him out. Oh, let him live. Da, 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 da. Bro, I have never showed up to my job.
I agreed with you on that.
Yes, you did. I have never showed up to my job drunk or intoxicated or with one beer. Bro, it's media day. It's media day in the most important week of your life, okay? Because you haven't won a Super Bowl yet. And you have drinks before, unless the owner and the captains were all at the same table getting drunk and signed off on that shit, I will give him a pass. Unless everyone was there. But to me, if you lose, I'm going right to the back to the point. Like, you could have been watching film. Dude, you got freaking drunk. You couldn't stay sober for 1 week before the fucking Super Bowl. I think it's a major chink in the armor. Listen, we all will forget it if they win. But if they lose,
Well, if we lose, this clip will go out. I guarantee it.
This clip should go out anyways.
I'm just saying, man. To me, like, dude, you're the leader of men. You can't show up to media day drunk. I'm sorry. See, CJ.
And there's people there from all over the world.
Yeah.
You got to be sober to understand half the motherfuckers' questions. Yes, Kyle, I'm from the Examiner of Peru, and I want to know how'd you like Las Vegas at football game.
Dude, it's true. It's true.
Like, bitch, what did you say?
You get the stupidest questions. I get it. Media day is a pain in the ass. Everyone says it. It's the worst part about being in the Super Bowl. It's the worst part. But you are a professional football coach. You get paid a shit ton of money. You are the face of the organization. And I know it's not fair. I guess it's not fair. Life isn't fair. But even on a Sunday night, and Urban Meyer's been fired for this. A ton of coaches have been fired for this. On a Sunday night on the off season, if you get drunk at a bar and grab an old lady's ass, you're the face of the program. And you got to know you're the face of the program. On a Tuesday in freaking August, you're the face of the program. And for you to show up to media day 4 days away from the biggest game of your life, I think it's a red flag, man. I think it's a red flag. CJ, any retort?
No.
Wow. All right. Well, that's who I'm firing. And that's
like it.
all I got to say about that. On for what? Anyone out there in YouTube land want to fire someone? Eddie Money? That's it.
Nobody. All right, so we got our you got our blue chip pick. We got the Chiefs +2 under 48, right? It's 47 now, I think.
Oh, it's 47.
I thought it was 47. It was under 48 last week. It might be under 47. I like the under.
I got it at 47.5.
Okay, so under 47.5. But according to my Super Bowl squares, I need 0-0. So a 20-10, 30-20.
Dude,
we'll take it.
I'm in some big Super Bowl squares.
Yeah, me too.
Wait.
Yeah.
The $500 ones.
Weren't you disrespecting some Super Bowl squares last year?
Me?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, you were.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Yes, you were.
Last year,
you know what I'm talking about?
So last year, we couldn't talk props because of Rafa.
I've always been at Super Bowl squares.
No,
always.
you talk shit on them last
I
year.
probably talk shit about them, but I've always been in them. Last year, by the way, we won like $3,700.
The truth comes out.
Yes, but yeah, I talk shit about fantasy also as well, 100%. And I should be talking shit about Prize Picks, you fucking cheaters?
Yes. Let's break it down.
I'm not going to get into it because there's too many people. They got fucking famous people putting up $1 million and $100,000. I hope you win. I hope you beat the shit out of Prize Picks. They're fucking cheaters. Canceling lines, DNPs,
Not paying
blah, blah,
people.
blah. Get the fuck out of here. And then it takes you forever to get paid, by the way.
Yeah.
But we got paid, and we got them for about $22,000. So
When you say we, do I get any of that fucking money?
Slide me a check.
So, anyways, we'll move on from that. The NFL award show last night. Were we close on anything?
We guessed basically everything. I just wanted to talk about a couple of these awards. The voting was really close. So for Coach of the Year, Kevin Stefanski won. They had the same,
right? It's 21-21, but
No. They had the same amount of total votes, so they both had 165.
yes.
Kevin Stefanski had one more first place
place
First
vote.
place. That's how tight that shit was.
Yeah.
The Browns had a good night, right? That Joe Flacco, Miles
Miles
Garrett,
Garrett.
Stefanski.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
the assistant coach, their DC won.
Oh, did he?
Really?
You called
Yeah.
that shit?
Wow, couldn't believe it. No, I
he
didn't
should
think
not
they
have won that. In my
No,
opinion.
the Browns assistant coach.
Yeah, the Browns.
Yeah, I didn't think
DC
he should have
not
won either.
Won that. He had the worst away defense.
Yeah,
in the league.
I thought the guy from Houston should have won that.
Agreed.
But good for the Browns
that's
last
fair.
night. You didn't win a fucking playoff game, but hey, you won
Guys
the
are taking
awards,
some
guys.
hardware home.
You won the awards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. MVP voting, Lamar Jackson had 49. Second place, like you said, was Dak Prescott. Then it went Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy, and Josh Allen.
Purdy, top
Chris-
4, top relax.
By the way,
top
Christian
4.
McCaffrey had a total of 50 more votes than Brock Purdy.
Good for him. I
Dude.
hope he gets 0 votes on Sunday for the MVP.
I got a quick question for you. When this is all said and done, Rafa, where is CMC going to end up as far as all time running backs?
I need
man?
to see more consistency.
He
was hurt
He was
for a
hurt
while.
a lot.
What do you mean, huh? He
And
was
Carolina-
hurt.
He's been consistent every year.
Let me ask you something. How
When
many
he
yards
plays.
does he have? Pull up his yards. I'm almost sure. How long has he been in the league?
All time or
All-time yards. And I'm going to try and guess. How many years have he been in the league? Do you know? Is it 4 or 5?
Dude, in Carolina, he was
he
like
got drafted in 2017.
he was like 62.
2017. So this is 6th season. In 6 seasons, I'm sure he doesn't have 8,000 yards.
Dude, in Carolina, he played with horrible teams. He was like 62% of the offense. When he played, he was the number one. I mean, he was everything.
He has 6,100
The fuck out of here.
rushing, but he has 4,300
I don't give a
receiving.
fuck.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Wow.
That's pretty insane.
Pull up Derrick Henry's
He
yards.
has one season with 3 games played. Next season 7. Season
Yeah,
after
he
that
was-
6.
That's why.
that's why.
I need to see more from him. So you've missed more than half of the games for half of your career, actually.
When is his contract up? It should be up soon, no?
I thought they paid him.
I got Derrick Henry stats.
What is it?
Derrick Henry's career stats: 9,502 rushing yards.
Next year he'll hit 10,000.
With to go along with that, he has 2,030 carries, 155 catches for 1,458 yards, 93 touchdowns. He's been selected to 3 Pro Bowls. He's one-time Offensive Player of the Year and a one-time first-team All.
Yeah, but how many more years? At least 3. He has at least 3 on CMC.
No. I'm sure he does.
And CMC had 4,000 yards.
They still have similar amount of total yardage.
What year did CMC get drafted?
2017.
Oh, this guy. He's like,
26.
dude got slapped so hard he almost fell off the stage.
2016. That's 1 year.
1 year, he has 2,000 more rushing yards than him. CMC's a running back.
And
Sorry.
CMC has hurt his knee.
He's not. For me. He's not in an all-time conversation. It's not
Okay.
even.
That's fair.
He's
I
not even-
was just wondering because I think he's.
You think he's
good.
all-time?
Yeah.
Where?
You can't put
Where?
him all
What do you
time.
mean?
Where all-time on the list? On
At
just
least top 10.
what?
Dude, Eric Dickerson,
Marcus Allen,
Marcus Allen,
OJ.
Jerome Bettis.
What the fuck?
No,
I'll give him Jerome.
Yeah,
LT.
Jerome.
Not over fucking
Emmett,
McCaffrey.
Emmitt
yes,
Smith,
Jerome
LaDainian
Bettis over
Tomlinson.
McCaffrey. LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
Emmett Smith.
Dude,
Are we kidding?
Walter Payton.
Barry Sanders?
Walter Payton.
McCaffrey's
He's not
top 10.
10.
McCaffrey's not top
I'm putting
10.
Derrick Henry
Marshall
above.
fucking Falk.
I'm not putting McCaffrey. I'm not putting Henry over McCaffrey.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Are you kidding?
If McCaffrey got the ball 30 times a game, he put up better
But
numbers.
you can't give him 30 times a game because he can't finish the fucking season.
That's not his fault, man.
Yes, it is his fault. It's 100% his fault. If you're not healthy, it's 100% your fault.
No, it's not 100% your fault. What?
Be better.
I agree with you on that. Got to be.
Let me ask you a question.
mentally
Why does
tough,
LeBron?
man.
Why does LeBron not get hurt?
Two
Why does LeBron not get hurt?
Because he invests millions in his health.
Wow. I don't know.
He
Mentally tough.
doesn't have guys tackling his knee every single play, though.
That doesn't matter. What Marshall Faulk's longevity. I'm talking, compare the positions.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders retired whenever the fuck he wanted. LaDainian Tomlinson for years and years and years. Walter Payton, O.J. Simpson, Marcus Allen for years and years and years.
Fucking
That's
Campbell.
what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell.
That's what we're talking about. Right
Franco
there.
Harris.
Dude,
Dude, running back is Tony Dorsett.
John Riggins is better than Christian McCaffrey.
Woo!
Fucking Larry Zonka too, probably.
With the horn right here. Yeah,
Robert
baby.
Smith might have been better than
Oh,
fucking.
hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy. We had dinner right next to him at Red 8, though.
Yeah, we did.
He's like
How about Terrell Davis? Is Terrell Davis not better than fucking
Cut short.
Christian-
No.
Some dude some dude.
Bro, I have a thing about when guys can run for 16, 17, 1,800 yards and finish seasons and play in the Super Bowl with a fucking migraine that they can't see and they still score a touchdown.
Dude, some dude on one of our posts said that Terrell Davis is the best running back in NFL history.
He's out of his mind.
Yeah.
Who's that, Michael Brown?
No,
Dude, Christian McCaffrey's not even in the ballpark,
this
guys.
this is 100% a clip, by the way.
He's not even in the he's in the conversation for you?
He said
great.
it.
Yeah.
He said it top 10.
CJ, you're a Niner fan.
I don't think he's top 10 yet.
You know he's not even better than
He's
he's not even better than Ricky Waters.
Yes, who my
man.
boy.
Are you fucking kidding?
Dude, Ricky
Come on,
Waters
man.
was it. My boy's Mark McMillan is with Ricky right now in Vegas.
Ricky Waters was
Dude.
dog, man.
How
I'm
about
saying by the end of his career, he will be top 10.
If you base it
now
on
he
what we've
says
seen
it.
so far, he cannot be.
I'm assuming that's the assumption we're making.
Dude,
no?
you
said he's top 10 right now.
Yes, you did.
I'll still stand on that. Fuck it. I'll still stand on it.
You can stand on it. We'll push you right off the top of that fucking
Good
hotel.
job.
You can stand on it.
What was McCaffrey's number again?
6,400 yards.
Okay, so these
But
are
4,000 receiving.
4,300.
so here are the running backs that were taken after McCaffrey. So Dalvin Cook was taken after him.
He's better.
He's at 6,207 rushing yards.
Ooh.
Alvin Kamara was taken in the fifth
Kamara.
round.
He's not better than Kamara all time, by the way.
Kamara's at 5,829 rushing yards.
How many receiving? He sucks.
He has they have
Yeah.
identical stats.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, it's almost the same. Joe Mixon has 6,512
To be fair,
Joe
in that
Mixon-
to be fair, in that draft, Joe Mixon was supposed to be the number one running back off the board.
And then he
but
hit a
just
chick at a
because-
bar.
Just because he got hit first.
No,
Yeah, I agree.
But the argument is that McCaffrey is this god, and if you look at all these
He's
numbers,
not even close.
he's
To
like-
me, I don't
he
even
might be
consider
the
him-
white god. Sequencha Ocha. White devil, white devil.
I don't even
That's
consider
how white
him.
men
Okay,
run football.
can we say the best white running back of all time?
Yes. Although that's not saying much.
I don't know. Can you pull up John Riggins' numbers?
John Riggins was a monster.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I'm sorry. He was.
The reason I ask is because there's, I am a fan of CMC. I wanted to draft CMC from Stanford. I think he's a G. But you go back and he's been telling some really cool stories this year. Between these 2 weeks, how his dad would take him out.
I saw that.
And he would get an IV. His dad would say, dude, what are you wearing? You're wearing jeans today. You have a game today. Like, when you're at the pep rally, don't spend, like, he has been bred to be the ultimate athlete.
Yet he's missed fucking half his career. Wow.
You wore jeans
Football's
too
a
much.
grueling sport, man.
Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith had more carries than fucking baby Jesus.
Gale Sayers.
All the athletes back
Oh, are you
then
kidding?
missed
Yeah.
less time.
Jim Brown. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude,
This
is he
dude's
top 20?
Nobody even
He's
touched
not-
Jim Brown.
Huh?
Nobody even touched Jim Brown. Jim Brown's the GOAT.
He's not the GOAT. Relax. Barry Sanders is the GOAT.
I don't know if Jim Brown played. I get your point though.
Yeah.
I understand.
There weren't real black dudes playing when
He
Jim Brown
played
played.
with plumbers.
Yeah. There weren't real black dudes
He was
when Jim
bigger
Brown
than
played.
most of his linemen.
Yeah. What do you got?
Genetic
So
freak.
John Riggins' career yards, he carried the ball 2,916 times for 11,352 rushing
Yeah, look.
yards.
Look, the best white running back. This is who the best running back is.
104 touchdowns. He also caught the ball
100
250.
touchdowns, my
Dude,
boy.
John Riggins.
He also
100
caught
touchdowns.
he caught the ball 250 times.
And
for
he's a Super
two-
Bowl champ
for
with a black
2,090
quarterback.
yards. And he had 12. He had 12 receiving touchdowns. According to Ranker.com, they have Larry Zonka as the number one. They have Riggins as the number 2.
Hey, there's a white running back list?
Yeah.
First off,
There has
That's
to
the
be.
thing.
First off, Ranker
3
is just a website where the public decides.
3 is McCaffrey. 4 is Mike Allstott.
Okay, that's fine.
And number 5, it gets black and white after there.
Yeah.
Toby Gerhart.
Rocky Blyler's like number
Rocky
2.
Blyer.
The last 2
Dude,
white-
he's not even close to John Riggins in the period.
John
Bro,
Riggins
if he
was
gets
one.
the same, if he got those same amount of carries, he would put up more yards.
But he
Riggins
can't.
also
That's
played in
my
real time.
thing, Eddie. That he can't. He can't get those amount of carries because he can't stay healthy. Because he wore jeans before games. That's
Why his knees gonna move?
That's why his knees always busted out.
And he
know what?
jumped too much at the pregame at the,
Yeah, exactly.
at the pep rally.
At the pep rally, he was jumping way too much. Christian McCaffrey, you should wear sweats for the rest of your life to see if you can stay healthy.
So he can stay loose.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ. That's it. Eddie Money, you should be penalized
Oh, giggity.
for that. Fucking.
What I don't know why I'm curious about this, but where did John Riggins go to college? If you could, I don't know why I don't know why I don't know that. I'm bothered by it. Not West Virginia. That's
Kansas.
I swear to God, I thought Kansas.
Really?
That
Yeah.
dude, he just looks like a country boy.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
I was
dude.
like Kansas, Kentucky, maybe.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk or Wild?
Rick Floor says being racist now.
Says the dude who does cable in Compton. Yes, we heard your story.
Brother.
Well,
This I feel like this is an interesting one. AP Defensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett got 23. TJ Watt 19. These are first place votes, by the way. Michael Parsons with 7. I thought Max Crosby would at least get 1.
He didn't get any. That's so disrespectful that Max
what?
Crosby didn't get any.
I agree.
Any number 1 overall Defensive Player of the Year votes.
Let's stop for a second. Give me the names again.
Myles Garrett.
You've seen them. I send you pictures. You've seen them. Go ahead.
It's the dude.
That's a top dog.
If it's a modeling contest, then
Myles Garrett wins everything.
Then Boomer has no shot against freaking Mario Lopez.
Who's the next guy?
TJ Watt.
Oh, come
Who
on.
said he was snubbed again?
Yeah, he can. Yeah, you got to finish the season, bud.
Michael Parsons.
Here's the thing. Here's the fact, and here's where this is a fact that Max Crosby was the best defensive end run stopper this year, and that's why it's disrespectful because not only was he a top 5 pass rusher, he was the number 1 rush stopper. Then back that up with he has the most percentage of defensive plays in the entire league. Well, as a defensive lineman, safeties don't come out. But
you guys are probably right. They could have taken a vote away from TJ and given it to him.
Can I read you guys some stats really quick?
Yeah. Let's hear
if they're
All right.
about Max Crosby, yes.
So it's 3 players. Player 1, 42 tackles. Player 2, 68 tackles. Player 3, 54 tackles. Solo, 33 for player 1, 48 for player 2, 40 for player 3. Sacks, 14 for player 1, 19 for player 2. And it says 17 and a half for player 3. I give him the 18. There was questions on one of them. And they're...
What about tackles for loss? What about tackles for loss?
TFLs, 17 for player 1, 19 for player 2, 30 for player 3.
Who's player 3? TJ Watt?
No.
Max
Crosby's
motherfucking
third.
Crosby.
He should have got votes.
Who do you think player 2 is?
Whoever player
TJ
2 is
Watt.
had the best stats.
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt is player 2.
Yeah, the thing is that
Myles Garrett was player 1. And in terms of games played, TJ Watt played 15 of 17 games this season.
Wow.
Myles Garrett played 13 of 17. Max Crosby played 17 of 17.
Yeah. With like crazy injuries.
Yeah, but the thing about Garrett and the reason he won it is because he was more dominant throughout the year.
I'd like to point out,
I'm sorry to tell you, by the way.
He wins in a fucking underwear fucking
Guys,
runway.
they had the
That's
number
for
1
damn
defense
sure.
in the league.
I'd like to point out Micah Parsons wasn't even like...
Listen.
He wasn't in the realm of those 3.
You know what? And I noticed it last year, and we talked about it last year in the Green Bay game where he ran out of gas. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I was talking to a Cowboy fan yesterday. Yes, I know. I was
man.
dreading.
Hey, every time we look at the Cowboys, he just happens to talk to a Cowboy fan.
I was talking because he pointed something out. He pointed something out to me where they hired they didn't hire, but they interviewed Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan, great 3-4 defenses. Obviously, he had amazing talent everywhere he went.
Yeah.
Right, Ray Lewis and
Jets.
And the Jets they brought Bart Scott and he had Revis and all that. But he said that if you notice, I thought more week 13 or 14. Micah's the best defensive player in the league weeks 1 through 10. After that, He's done. He's done. He was saying that they need to move him more to linebacker, to outside linebacker in a 3-4 defense, sort of DeMarcus Ware style.
Lawrence Taylor.
Well, yeah, DeMarcus Ware. More Lawrence Taylor is a high praise, obviously, but more that style. More because he's running out of gas. I saw him run out of gas last year, week 13, 14. I thought this year the same thing. They watched more games.
Now that I think about it,
he's like week 10. And when you watch him at the beginning of the year, the first 10 weeks, he's a monster.
He's crazy.
I saw stats on Twitter, and it's in comparison of when he lines up at inside linebacker versus edge rusher.
Yeah.
Yes, you get the sacks with the edge rusher, but if you look at like terms of tackles, passes deflected, forced fumbles, interceptions, like the stats that, help you win games, he's far and away better.
Yeah.
And he's still got a ton of sacks from that inside linebacker position.
Yeah.
I think if you're the Cowboys, go find another pass rusher. There's plenty of them in free agency this year. There's a good amount of them in the draft.
He needs help.
He needs help. Like, DeMarcus Lawrence is not that guy. They always thought, like, put him on the other side. You have Micah on one side. DeMarcus is old. He's injury prone. I like Micah. I thought he was better at Penn State, too, when he was at inside linebacker. I think he's just better that way.
Yeah, he's running out of gas, and they're right. He notices a lot more than we do. They analyze those games like they're actually fucking coordinators and scouts.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Let's hear it.
That you guys would like to hear. When Rafa says, I spoke to a Cowboys fan yesterday.
It's not me in the
Is
mirror.
it him waking up, brushing his teeth?
You're like, man, Micah does run out of gas, huh?
You know what? You're going to talk about Micah. Micah's great.
Man in the middle.
All right, let's move on.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
Jesus.
man.
I try to give you guys information from the fan bases, and you guys
No,
here.
don't do that shit, because every time during college football when I brought something up, you motherfucker, I'm like, hey, I'm just introducing it. This is an idea.
Oh, man.
All right, I like it.
Moving into some Super Bowl props, we have in the chat real quick, we have Michelle, second Hall of Fame.
Michelle, Hall of Famer.
She said, happy Super Bowl weekend. Go Niners.
She put money on the Niners early.
I like where I stand then.
And then we have Alejandro Flores says, hello, guys. Love the content. What are blue chips this weekend?
Oh, Chiefs, baby. Chiefs +2, under 48. Now it's 47.5. But I like the Chiefs, man.
Go ahead and ring the bell for Alejandro, man.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
I like the Chiefs this weekend.
Alejandro, we're going to give you some great props right now. So get your pen and pad out. The guru is about to break it down for your ass, man.
All right, so let's do MVP last. The coin toss is -105. I hate the fucking coin toss.
Tails never fail, man.
I hate the coin toss. I'm not a fan of it. I don't pay attention to it. I do like the Gatorade prop.
Real quick before you move on to the Gatorade prop, I was talking to someone in one of my chats, and he was like, man, I can't wait to bet the coin toss. And I was like, why? It's literally a 50-50.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to do some research and I'll get back to you.
What research, motherfucker?
I was like, you can't research someone's stuff like flipping the thumb.
You know what my favorite, not my favorite, but I always have interest in it because we always do a pool with all those questions. It's the national anthem, over, under. I love
That's
that
tough.
bet.
Can I say something?
Who's singing it, by the way?
We have
Reba.
Ninja, is it a black, okay, can I say something?
Under.
real quick? Is it a black person?
No.
Under.
Under.
No, you guys don't know these Vegas lines, man.
This is Reba, though, man. Reba's going to hold
She's
that
about
note.
to twang it up.
Sorry, I have PTSD from Aretha.
Oh, man. Fuck. So, national anthem is 1:31.
Whoa, that's low, isn't that? That's
91 seconds. What's the average been?
Dude, I don't know, but you put Luther Vandross out there. It's 5 minutes long, man.
Yeah, easy peasy. So we're gonna get the average on that. Tails. By the way, the over on Reba's national anthem -135. So you're gonna have to pay some juice there. Give me some better props than this, anybody?
Oh, I have them all. There was too many to put.
Oh, okay, all right. So you're gonna run them off, and then we'll go through them.
So we got your Gatorade. What color liquid of?
What
Gatorade?
colors?
So we got blue at +300, orange at +300, lime green/yellow at +400, red at +400, purple +350, and water or clear at +375.
Will there be vodka in Kyle Shanahan's Gatorade?
Oof. It's a good prop. I like the red.
I think red. You got to go red.
I like the red.
You got to go red.
I like the red. I did hit the blue though. Seahawks.
Really?
That was the Malcolm Butler interception, the Patriots game.
The great call. Yes.
Yeah, both teams were blue. I took blue.
Said
fuck it. It was wild. And boom, hit it.
That's great.
But I like the red Gatorade this year. What's that? Plus 400.
You said red.
Red
Red is plus 400.
Red's plus 400.
Is that the favorite?
No. There's a couple at 300.
Blue and orange are the favorites.
Yes.
I'm a fan of the orange personally.
All right.
Yes.
I like the red. I'm cheering for the red.
All right.
What else we got?
Got more prop for the Super Bowl. So
Really? The Super Bowl?
no, I mean the anthem. My bad.
Sorry, Eddie Money.
So this is her history of singing the anthem. In 1985, she sang at the National Finals Rodeo for a 78-second version of the song.
Oof.
And she also sang a 66-second performance at the 1985 World Series.
Wow. So the under is where it's at.
However,
That's 85, brother.
in 1997, she upped it and started to sang at 83 seconds.
She still hasn't got to 91 seconds.
No.
Yeah, but
it's
this is her time to shine.
it's the
She's
Super
gonna
Bowl,
stress that shit out, man. I mean,
I'm taking the under. I'm sorry. The under's 3-0.
Listen, I mean, let's not joke here. I mean, white is right. You go white under, black over. I mean, am I racist for saying that?
I didn't hear any lies.
Yeah, CJ's our token black dude.
Yes.
And he says under as well, right? I like the under. The 3 performances she's had have all been under. And she was younger, so she could have hit those notes. Now as an old timer.
And it starts when she starts singing, not when the intro. So,
Yeah, I'm going to go under. 91 seconds. I'm going under. Not much juice at minus 105.
let's go. Let's put a bunch of money on that.
Let's do that under.
Bunch of money on
16 bucks on the
Dude,
under.
there's people in Vegas looking up her freaking times. That's
right now.
dude.
That's every year, though, man.
Dude, I don't know.
The research.
All right, well, I got under for that one. Let's hear. What do you also got?
Next one is who will be shown first. Who will be mentioned first in the Super Bowl MVP? So you have teammates at minus 145, or you got God or Jesus at plus 135, and then the city at plus 1,000.
Well, what channel is it on?
It's on-
Fox, because Fox will let the God thing run.
It's on CBS this year, right? Yeah. It's Romo and Nance? Oh, I'm in for a treat,
man.
baby. Woo! I love Tony Romo,
Romo's
man.
going to be like, who's this running back? This Puerto Rican kid for the Chiefs. He's pretty good.
I like Romo, man. So God first is what?
I think I said plus 175 or plus 130.
And teammates?
Minus 145.
So if Purdy wins, it's definitely teammates.
Yeah, he's going to say these
Ooh,
guys.
I don't know.
I disagree with that completely.
Have you seen a couple of
Have you seen his clips?
at the media day?
No.
It's all about
he's
God.
he's like quoting scripture.
Oh, I thought he would just thank everyone who helped him win the game before God.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean,
that makes perfect sense to
right?
me. Yes.
I mean, fuck. If Purdy wins, it's like, I want to thank Christian McCaffrey for fucking
yes. Trent Williams.
Yeah.
George Kittle.
But that's minus 145?
Yeah, teammates.
Wow. If Mahomes, I don't know what Mahomes is like there.
Mahomes is going to talk about his wife first, so like something stupid.
I'll pass on that. I don't have a pick.
Yeah.
What else?
I have some funny ones.
Give them all. Give them all. man.
Bovada's Super Bowl props, hilarious.
Let's hear.
So they have these what will be greater. So you can choose obviously which either one you think will be greater, and it has like stuff in the Super Bowl, and then either regular sports props or just like some random stuff. So early,
Bovada's crazy.
yeah, Bovada is hilarious. I saw they might have taken it off, but earlier it was like, will Christian McCaffrey have more receiving yards, or will Joe Biden's approval in the race be more?
Ooh,
Oh, man.
that's a long one.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait that long.
Oh yeah, it says Christian McCaffrey total receiving yards or Joe Biden's approval percentage,
rating.
March 1st, 2024.
Oh, okay. So just a month.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
We got letters in winning horse's name Kentucky Derby or Mahomes yards on first completed pass Super Bowl.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, so let's say if a horse has fucking, let's say it's the champion wins, whatever amount of letters that are, or Mahomes' first completion. The Derby's not till the first weekend of May. Too long. What else we got?
That's a weird
They
one.
have like a bunch of stuff. They have like they're basically doing like NBA comparison props.
Yeah,
Super Bowl
they do those like
some DeGenny shit.
Yeah,
man.
they'll have like if Curry's playing like Curry's points over versus Pacheco's longest rush or Pacheco's receiving yard, something like that.
I will say last year's props a little better than this year's because I remember when
I was just gonna say this: don't be a loser, man. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah, those props are stupid.
Don't bet on what the first commercial will be. That's all I'm saying.
And no one ever gets it right.
No one ever gets it right.
Yeah, it was Bud Light for a couple years.
That's also why I will never endorse. First of all, never bet this is stupid, but like whoever they show first on the camera, because they can just see what most of the bets are on, and then just choose.
Oh yeah, that could be an insider. Like, dude,
The producer.
if you're the producer,
Yeah, I've got 10 million on Taylor Swift first. Boom, cut to Taylor. Bam. All right, so here MVP Mahomes at 125, Purdy 240, McCaffrey 250, Kelce 850. Those are the top 4.
Yeah.
No defensive guys, huh?
dude, that has to be Mahomes or CMC because if the Niners win, CMC has 3 touchdowns.
Now let me ask, the last game. If we're basing it off of the performance in the Lions game, Purdy wins the MVP.
I don't know.
Are
man.
you kidding?
Absolutely.
Well, you're
If he
asking the
has
wrong
the
guy.
second half, he has it versus the Lions versus the Chiefs. He's the MVP.
CMC carried that team. He carried
CMC
that
didn't
team.
get that second touchdown though.
If he throws 13 of 16, 200 yards and a touchdown in
we're
the
not
second
gonna
half,
go here.
Eddie,
that's stats.
are you kidding?
Maybe.
I like the Chiefs, so I'd take Mahomes or Pacheco. By the way,
Really?
what's Pacheco's number? A lot of people think that Pacheco's going to be a big key to the game. If he's able to run, and we saw Green Bay able to run the ball, we saw the Detroit able to run the ball. You know, Pacheco could have fucking an explosion.
Can I say this? I don't want to see Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the game. He's garbage, man.
You're going to see him. And you'll see McKinnon, and you're going to see
I'd rather
Kadarius
see
Toney as well.
McKinnon. I'd rather see
See a rotation,
McKinnon.
everyone. Pacheco's at plus 2,000.
Yeah, it's a long shot, a little $20
Hell
Pacheco.
to the yes, man.
A little $20 Pacheco. I just think, obviously Mahomes is, it's like Brady Super Bowls basically. But Brady did have, a receiver win one.
Luke's putting money on Kenny Pickett to win the MVP of the Super Bowl right now.
I think Kelce at plus 850 is some pretty good value there, in my opinion. If Mahomes does it through the passing game, it's going to be through Kelce.
If you go to the Ravens game and you're
Facts.
picking a Super Bowl MVP, you definitely take Kelce. He had a huge game, obviously.
Dude, he's had a huge playoff.
Yeah.
And he had a shitty year, by the way.
By the way, some idiot.
for his standard.
Go ahead, Luke.
The one that I like is George Kittle to win the MVP. I think he's last I saw it, I've seen it on 2 different websites now, but it's around plus 1,500 to win it. Their reasoning is that Spags is going to take Ayuk and Debo out of the game,
And he's going to have a big game.
and he's going to have Kittle have a big
Kittle
game.
and Kittle and Purdy have
They have a good connection.
I don't
They have
know.
a good connection.
Yeah,
I don't know.
good connection in the middle of the fourth quarter.
I don't know what site you're looking
Kittle
at,
is
but they're ripping you off.
non-existent quarters 1 through
like
3.
plus 5,000.
I don't agree with that.
What's
at all.
Kittle?
He said his site at like plus 1,500 is plus 5,000.
Yeah, it's plus 5,000. We'll take that action. I'll take
I'll
it.
put $20 on that.
Done. Book it.
I love
Write
me
it
some
down.
George Kittle, man. I love Kittle.
I
I love George Kittle too,
He's a
but he
badass.
doesn't get incorporated.
$20
until the
George
fourth quarter.
hot take. I think George Kittle is the best tight end in football.
That is
Period.
the dumbest fucking thing I've
Period.
ever heard.
Laporta was better.
Laporta's better than him.
Laporta was better.
And I don't know if
it's
you know.
not even close.
I'm not sure if you know, but he's not even the best tight end in this game.
yeah.
So in this game,
I will die on
You're-
that hill. I will die on the Kittle.
Dude,
hill.
I will watch George Kittle
I will die on
pancaking
the Kittle
highlights
hill.
all day.
I will die on
you
the
can
Kittle
watch
hill.
all the highlights
He's
you want.
the most pure tight end in football.
Pure.
Pierre does
Res-
the best.
Yeah, these
Sure.
nuts are pure as well. Are we fucking out of our Eddie?
What's the
are
line
we
on your
listening-
nuts?
What's the
Are we
line on them
listening? You
nuts?
listening to this
It's
shit?
ridiculous, man.
It's not.
We're talking about. Listen, they did some guy did online. They interviewed this guy. I don't remember who it was. It was might have been on Barstool, and they went. They did like a bracket of all the tight ends all time, right?
Yeah.
The final 4 for me was accurate as fuck. He had his final 4 was Tony Gonzalez, Gronk, Kelce, and Antonio Gates.
Yeah.
That's my final 4. Yeah. By the way, he picked Gates over Unk.
Over on
Just so you know.
Kellen Winslow.
But why is
Oh my god! Don't do this. We would just change the fucking TV.
Oh, man.
Oh my god!
Don't
But
do
anyways, We're not going to do that. So, but let's go back to this Kittle thing.
You got to put some money on it, man. You got to put money.
Yeah, I said I'm going to put
$20 to win 1,000. I will pay you that.
Okay.
I'll book it.
Yeah, he said
I'll
20,
book it.
20 to make 1,500. We'll pay those odds.
No, it's no. We'll give him the odds. It's plus 5,000. 20 wins you 1,000. Book it. It's
Do
done.
we have it through our site too? Like
We don't have a site.
No, we don't.
have
We
a
can
site.
put it
Shut
through.
up, Luke.
I'm gonna book it for you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna book it myself.
He's gonna fly to Vegas tonight.
What about
book
me?
it for you and then come
What
back.
about
Perfect.
me?
What do you need? You want in on that too?
I went in on that too.
All right, $20 from you as well. 20 to win 1,000. 20 to win 1,000. Leave your money there. I'm gonna pump a quarter gallon of gas with those $40 here in fucking California.
gotta
Guys,
love it.
there was a guy who went on somebody on Colin Cowherd. I saw it on Instagram. He said that Kelce wasn't one of the 10 best players in the Super Bowl.
It's Colin
Dude.
Howard.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. He actually, because it wasn't him. It was the guy who he had on. And he had the nerve to say that Kelce,
What was his argument?
that he had a bad year.
Oh,
He didn't have a great year.
Look up his stats,
He
please.
had a good he.
For
Can
his,
you please look up his stats?
He had over 1,000 yards as a tight end.
As a fucking tight end.
And he had a down year.
That's how good he is.
Yes, but he has dominated this playoffs. He was 11 for 11 in that championship game. That catch that he made.
On 4th and 2 was a great fucking pat. The
God.
touchdown grab. Are you guys nuts?
I got his stats here.
Kelce had 93 receptions for 984 yards and
Oh, he
5
didn't get-
touchdowns.
No, he sat out. He sat out the last game.
He didn't play the last game. So in 16 games, what it used to be 93 catches.
Dude, he was my second pick in the draft. He had a down year, and but for his standard, he had a down year. Where does he rank in yards? I know Laporta was one, but he has to be top 5 in yards. You know,
You
this
guys,
year.
you're standing with the Kittle is better than Kelce?
Yes.
My God.
Man, the hate is real, especially you, the Taylor Swiftie over here.
That's why he wishes he was.
Yes, he's jealous.
He's
jealous of.
He's jealous of
that's
Kelce. Guys, the
100%.
disrespect. This is the shit that last year when that Michael Brown got his thong in a panty, his Lululemon underwear in
thong
fucking
in a panty.
his thong got all
There should
caught
be a
up.
song, "Thong in the Panty."
His thong and fucking got all caught up because when the Chiefs came out and said nobody believed in us, because it's people like you who are it's true. People like you who are sitting here talking bad about the guy who's probably the best playoff tight end besides Gronk.
You can say it.
Say what?
White people.
No, I said you people.
Dude, the 49ers came out with something like they're like, keep disrespecting us. We're the underdogs.
Fred.
You're not the underdog.
They've been favored in every single game this year.
I kind of cringed at that post.
And they're like, come on, man.
Did you see what Fred Warner said at Media Day? They're like, how does the team morale like around this game after how Mahomes and Kelce have been? And he's like, dude, everyone's counted us out. We're gonna be dogs in this game. And I was like, and I watched Fred Warner say that. I'm like,
You were still favored to win the game when you were losing 21-7 to the Lions. You were still live favorite.
In every game this year. Favored in
Because
every
Rafa
game.
wanted to try and bet it.
So you were still a live favorite. When you were down 21-7, you were still a live You were live favored. It's
crazy,
Nobody
man.
counted you out, motherfucker.
I'm imagining-
At 24-7 at halftime, they counted you out a little bit.
I'm imagining Rafa going to his home. Fuck.
Yeah, still a fucking
And seeing
dog.
the negative sign next
Yeah,
to
negative next to the Niners. Fuck, 100%. That's a ridiculous statement by the Niners. Fred Warner, you should be fired. Not as a player because you're great, but
He has a Mexican flag on the back of his helmet, man.
Fred Warner. By the way, can you look up MVP? Any defensive guys on there? Fred Warner, I thought would be one.
Ooh, yeah.
Nick Bosa.
Trent
Nick
McDuffie.
Bosa would be the next.
Trent
Or
McDuffie, man.
Chris Jones.
No, get what are the numbers on Warner?
Nick Bosa's at plus 5,000. Chris Jones at 6,500.
Fred Warner.
Fred Warner 7,500.
So let's say you have a low scoring game, 17-14, Niners win. Warner has 12 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a forced fumble, whatever. He's not the MVP.
I just don't see Fred Warner doing that.
Well, we could.
Peter Schrager, the guy who's called the last 4 Super Bowls, he's called the last 4 Super Bowl winners from NFL.
Good Morning Football.
Good Morning Football. I think he's a G. I love his content. He called it. He said Trent McDuffie will have a pick 6 to win the game.
Wow.
Yeah, he called it at the beginning of the year.
He's called the right Super Bowl matchup and the right Super Bowl winner 5 years in a row.
It's
No, he had the Chiefs winning. I don't know if he had against the Niners.
Well,
No,
this year he does.
he picked the night. He's like that's his whole thing.
It's
And he's been
his
showing
tweet is
that.
always 30 minutes before kickoff. You know how it goes. Choose your Super Bowl matchup and your winner.
Dude, Schrager is a G.
By the
Well,
way,
let's hope he's right.
last defensive Super Bowl MVP was Von Miller, Super Bowl 50. Before that, it
Larry
was
Brown.
Larry Brown.
No, before that it was Malcolm Smith. With this
Malcolm Smith.
with Seattle, that time they beat the shit out of the Broncos. He had
Oh.
he had a pick six, he had 3 interceptions and 3 sacks. That
And
game.
by the way, Von Miller had 6 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 quarterback hurries.
Didn't he have that touchdown for
The
a
scoop and
fumble?
score, right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Early, like
I don't
early.
know one 49er player, what I've seen in the last couple of games, that can do that.
Dude, Von Miller was MIA this year, man.
Yeah,
he was
dude,
hurt and he was
I saw,
got
I saw,
paid.
I saw a
Dallas.
stat. He made $5 million for every tackle that he made this
Dude,
season.
Good for him.
Dude, I watched games and they never mentioned his name.
Odell had a crazier stat. He made like $7 million for every catch he had this season.
Dude,
No,
he's-
that can't be right.
Dude, he
Odell
has,
only had like 30
Dude, he
receptions.
has
Doesn't matter. He didn't make
bamboo-
$200 million.
he's bamboozled everyone. Dude, I can't.
Might have been $3 million, not $30
We
million.
said it that he wouldn't be an impact player. He's actually more impact than I thought he would. to be-
Odell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did okay. I mean,
I think he did his job.
yeah, I mean, just
Doesn't
show
mean he
up
made
and
an impact,
pretend to
though.
be somebody.
Yeah.
That's what he did. So MVP, I like Mahomes if the Chiefs win. If the Niners win, I'm going to go with Purdy.
Eddie, who's yours? We'll go
Eddie
around.
likes CMC.
CMC, man.
He's never going to say Purdy.
He's the heart and soul. Listen,
I don't know about the heart and soul.
CMC is the heart and soul of that team.
George Kittle is the heart and soul,
Oh, stop it.
according to these dudes.
No, he fucking greases up his hair. before the
CMC's
fucking
like
game.
3rd or 4th on that list for heart. and
He's not
soul.
heart and soul because he's not like the guy that's like amping up everybody on the sideline.
49ers
Trent
Sweats.
Williams,
He's wearing
Fred
jeans,
Warner.
Williams.
CMC has a bad game. 49ers have 0 shot of winning this fucking
Yeah,
game.
that's not
Yeah,
a
he's more
stretch.
like
He's
the
the
or-
best
he's
offensive
like-
player they have.
So he's the X factor. Okay.
yeah, that's
you
different.
agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Different.
I know what you mean. I know what you wanted to say. The heartbeat of the team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
not
the
what
heart
will get the
soul.
locker room going.
No,
but
he's the
that
heartbeat of
gets
the team. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
he meant. That's what he meant to say.
Oh yeah.
Luke,
Thanks for the clarification.
Luke,
Ralph.
who's your MVP picks?
George Kittle.
God,
Okay, but what if they lose?
What if they lose?
Oh, if the Niners lose?
yeah.
Travis Kelce.
Wow.
I think
someone
I
likes
think
tight ends.
I think it's a not. I don't think a quarterback. I don't think a quarterback wins the MVP this year.
Yeah, clip that. That's
Dude,
totally inaccurate. I'm almost sure.
they're gonna
Who do
miss.
you got, anybody?
I got McCaffrey with the Niners and Kelce with the Chiefs.
Wow.
Wow.
CJ?
Pacheco with the Chiefs.
Shout out to all my
gonna-
Boricuas, man.
I'm gonna go Trent McDuffie with the Chiefs. Or I already said Pacheco with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go CMC with the 49ers.
You rat.
I think he wants the Chiefs to win
And
twice.
I like the 2 quarterbacks. I'm going to go with the 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And Eddie likes
I like
McCaffrey.
Austin
or
O'Connor or AOC.
Aiden O'Connell.
Aiden
so
O'Connell.
CMC if the Niners win,
Yeah.
and if the Chiefs win.
If the Chiefs win, it's Patty Mahomes, man.
All righty.
As-
So that's
as it
that,
hurts to
that's your
cross my lips.
Super Bowl MVP predictions.
Do we have time for a small pee-pee break?
We'll take a quick little break, and then we'll cover the rumors in the NFL.
Yes, sir. everybody. Thank you for being patient with us. Welcome back to episode 68 of Two Nobodies with the Mic, live and direct, guys. We are still live on YouTube. Any questions, any prop bets, anything you guys want to ask the guru over here, we open to conversation. But now we are going to get into my favorite day of the offseason besides draft, and I cry every single time, is the Hall of Fame. And it was announced yesterday or today.
Yesterday.
At
the honors.
So these guys are in for sure.
So these are all in. Now let me ask you something. If you can pull this up, which one of these guys is first ballot? And how many times were the snubs on the ballot?
I'll tell you who has to be first ballot.
There's only one that two maybe.
Julius
Peppers
Peppers
and Willis, maybe?
Yeah, it might be a little more.
And Andre.
Yes.
Which would be shocking.
Dude, Andre Johnson was so great. Never said a word. Probably the quietest receiver of all time. Dominant. With
Is Andre
Texas.
first ballot?
I think so. But, like, when you say quiet, the first clip I think of Andre Johnson is him beating up that corner from the Tennessee. So, like, that's not
Corey
in my
Fuller.
mind. Yeah.
No, dude, no. He never.
He wasn't what Eddie's saying is
Yeah.
he wasn't.
I know.
Yeah,
Like,
Tito.
throw me the damn ball.
Throw
That
me
was
the
like
rock,
the
yeah.
first thing that popped into my head is like quiet, humble,
God.
never did a bad thing.
Rich, our good friend of the show, Rich Dice, who was a receiver at U of A, he would text me all the time. He's like, dude, Andre Johnson does not get the fucking props that he deserves. He was dominant as a receiver. He was great. The U, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. Jacob, Hakatomi Plaza, which I would love for him to join us, he disparaged Devin Hester.
Me too.
What? Maybe the best return man other than the Samoan from the Phillies. I forget. God, I can't remember. his
Samoan
name.
from the Phillies.
Yeah.
You mean
sport.
Shane Victorino from the Phillies? The Hawaiian guy?
I mean the Eagles. Did I say
He was Hawaiian.
the flying Hawaiian? Yes.
They're all the same.
Yes. I forget his name. 22.
I have a problem with Devin Hester getting in. If this is
as
his
a
first
return
time,
man.
if this is his first time on the ballot, then I would have a problem with him being in.
I'll tell you why I support it. Because if you're the best to ever do it, and he's getting in, listen, not as a receiver, not as a DB. He's
Not a
getting
corner.
in as a return man. He was better than Dion. He's the
as a
best
returner?
to ever do it.
As a returner?
Yeah.
100%.
He's the best to ever do it.
1,000%.
And that's why he should be a first timer, which, man, it seemed like he played more than 5 years ago.
I don't know, man.
Dude, did he
But
return a kickoff in the Super Bowl?
first at opening kickoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Bears.
With
I
the
mean,
Bears.
I would love
and
to
then
know
they
his
got their
40 time.
ass fucking knocked. Rexy Grossman got his ass whooped, boy.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see Reggie Wayne get in this year with Hester and Andre Johnson. You representing the U.
First
Reggie Wayne.
Texan to ever get in.
Only Texan to ever get
Well,
in.
J.J. Watt will go in
Oh,
as
you're
a
right.
Texan
He will be for sure a Texan.
in a couple years because he is a first ballot. Who the fuck is Randy Gradishar? He has to be one of those
Old timers.
old timer ballot guys.
Steve McMichael.
Dude. Okay. Hakatomi Plaza said this week in the group chat that the 85 Bears are the most overhyped fucking team. And I just rattled off like 7 dudes on their defense. And Steve McMichael, I didn't even fucking mention. I mean, that defense, Richard Dent, I mean, Singletary. I mean, the fridge. You can go on and on and on. Wilbur Marshall. Dude, that defense was ridiculous. But Steve McMichael was a big personality. I think he did WWE for...
He did WCW.
Yes.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Did he pass?
I don't know.
I thought he was sick.
I feel like...
I thought he was sick. But Julius Peppers' first ballot?
Yeah, so the two first ballots on in this year's 2024 class, Julius Peppers and Steve McMichael.
Okay. Wow, first...
Wait,
what?
No.
Can't be.
Oh, that has to be a veteran thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's never been on, so yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, let's
All right, so Andre Johnson getting in is not that... I would have a problem...
Andre Johnson's at third ballot.
Okay, see, if he would have been first ballot, it would have been a problem only because receivers have so much trouble getting in.
Devin Hetzer's also a third ballot.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
I gave you my point, and you agreed.
No, I agree. He's the best kick returner. I'm okay if it's the third ballot. Was this Reggie Wayne's second time? Do we know? Reggie Wayne will be in next year. The shock for me, it has to be Antonio Gates. He's number one. This is first time?
Yes, first time.
For Antonio Gates?
Yeah.
All-time leading touch. He has the most touchdowns as a tight end ever.
116 touchdowns as a tight end.
No, but Tony Gonzalez is the next closest. He's pretty close.
Yeah.
But
close.
Other than that, I don't think there's a guy with 100.
As much as I hate every freaking Charger that ever put on a stupid lightning bolt on, and as much as I'm talking shit about Antonio Gates, the slowest human being, like he was more of a magician. Like the snap, and he was just sitting in the end zone, like by himself. Like how did he get there? The numbers are the numbers.
Yeah. Dude, 117
right
touch, 117, 116.
What are the stats? Go ahead.
He's an 8-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. He was on that Hall of Fame All-2000s team that the NFL did for that 100-year thing. He played in 236 games. He had 955 receptions, 11,841 receiving yards.
Wow.
That's 12.4 yards per reception, 116 touchdowns, and just for a little fun fact, he had over 1,800 total fantasy points.
Wow.
Dude.
And he didn't have any yak.
No,
it was catch and fall.
Very little yak for that man.
No yak.
He wasn't Gronk. He wasn't Shannon. He was a
tight end. He used his body. He was a master of using his body to block out. He was wide. He was tall. Basketball player. I don't think he played college.
Kent State. He didn't play football.
Kent
State basketball.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Can I give a shout out to, and this guy better be on eventually, Lester Hayes, the judge, number 37, the king of Stickum. Back in 83, 84, there would be a huge billboard of him, and he would get into a low stance, and him and Mike Haynes from Arizona State, who Mike Haynes is in the Hall of Fame at cornerback. Lester Hayes was the other side. They were the two most intimidating cornerbacks in the 80s. Lester Hayes, my man, you better get in next year. It's a injustice that Lester Hayes, the judge, dude. I had a shirt that said the judge, and go look at his stats. He wore a full face mask, looked like a center at cornerback. Down here, 3 across, and would get in your face, nasty as hell with a badass Jerry curl. And, dude, Lester Hayes, please, let's get Lester Hayes in the Hall of Fame.
Do you have a problem with any of these snubs besides Gates?
I love Roger Craig. Roger Craig was the first Marshall Faulk. Roger Craig was the first Ricky Waters. Roger Craig.
Better 49er running back than Christian McCaffrey.
49er running back, yes.
No, Roger Craig was, dude, he was so good. Roger Craig also played for the Raiders. We took all the 49ers,
hand-me-downs.
Yeah, we did. All of them. Ronnie Lott, when he was done, came to the Raiders and had 11 interceptions and led the league in interceptions as a Raider. And Raider fans, when I go to Legion and I see a dude with the Ronnie Lott 42 Raider jersey, I'm like, come on, man. we wish you could take credit for that, Vato.
Reggie, next year you probably have Reggie Wayne in, Antonio Gates in as well.
Yeah.
From this list.
Antonio Gates has to get in. Reggie Wayne has to get in.
The thing is, Gates should have been in first ballot.
I have Tony Gonzalez's stats when he went first ballot, if we want to compare.
Let's hear.
So he had 1,325 receptions to Antonio Gates' 955. He had 15,127 receiving yards.
3,000 more yards.
Yeah, and he also had 111 touchdowns. The kicker stat is, how many games do you think Tony Gonzalez missed in his career?
Hello.
Oh, he was an Iron Man for a while.
How
Just
many?
throw a number.
2.
No, 22.
One game.
Wow.
He missed one game in his career, and that was when he was with the Atlanta Falcons, and they sat him and all their starters.
Oh, that's right.
I remember that.
That was
the Super Bowl year?
Yeah, remember that was the year too where they were like, "Why are you sitting him? He's
was that the
gonna
Dirty
break."
Bird?
He was going to break that.
Bird,
he was going to break the.
No. The Jamal Anderson Dirty Bird Falcons.
It was a similar like Eli Manning situation where it's like
They
you're on pace.
They should have put him out there for a play.
Yeah.
Fun fact: worst Hall of Fame speech of all time was Tony Gonzalez. He talked about Huntington Beach driller. You know, and he talked about how he got bullied the whole time. And
Oh my
and
God, he
gave
was
a-
like 6 fucking
dude,
feet.
he gave a speech and said how he sucked, how he cried. I couldn't
He
believe.
went to fucking Cal and played basketball.
Yeah,
and
you're
fucking
6'8",
football.
dude. You're 6'8", good looking, made like a fucking rock.
Yeah,
and he
and
talked
people
about
punked you?
yeah, and he talked about getting bullied. It drove me. I'm crying the whole time. I cried for everyone's speech. Tony Gonzalez, I was like, what the F is going on here?
Do you guys want the list for next year's eligible? First
Yes.
year eligible.
Ooh.
So here
Ray
the-
Lewis?
It's a pretty fun one. So first off, Eli Manning.
Has to get in. Has to get
first
in.
ballot?
First ballot, yes or no?
No.
Let's just go quick.
not
Yes
first
or no?
No.
No.
Luke Kuechly,
No.
Marshall Yonda,
No.
No.
Marshawn Lynch,
No.
Terrell Suggs,
Yes.
Darren Sproles,
No.
Joe Staley,
Ooh, no.
Akib Talib.
No. Fucking
Hell
steals
no.
So
chains.
disrespectful.
Jayhawk.
Demarius Thomas.
No.
Clay Matthews.
Demarius Thomas might get it because he's dead.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
He was named to 5 straight Pro Bowls.
I don't give a fuck. He's a receiver.
And he dropped
He
the
was a
shit ton of balls.
Super Bowl champion.
He's a receiver. Reggie Wayne didn't get him first ballot. Demarius Thomas ain't getting in the 5th one.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Hey, Hines
don't give a
Ward is
fuck.
better than him.
Don't say that's stupid.
No, it's not. Clay
That's
Matthews.
stupid. No.
Ryan.
Clay Matthews.
Not first
Not
ballot.
first
Oh, wait,
ballot.
no,
Not
no,
first
no,
ballot.
no.
These are first year eligible.
Okay.
Ryan Khalil,
No, Servite. Fryer.
and as of right now, that's it.
No.
No.
None of those guys should be first ballot.
Dude. Oh, wait. Yeah. What am I talking about? Ray Lewis has been in like for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck?
Another horrible speech, by the way.
Yeah, his was trash.
Oh,
I remember that too. I remember watching
Yeah.
it.
It was like, dude, okay.
Out of that list, who would you say is the first ballot? Probably Eli.
Eli would be the first one to get in year 2.
He's not. Yeah.
Eli did beat Brady.
I
though,
think.
twice.
I think
Twice,
Kuechly
well.
gets in too. Kuechly
Not
was-
first ballot.
No.
He
But
should.
he'll be like in his first 3 years.
Dude, Kuechly was
He was a
the
beast.
best defensive player. He was amazing.
He was really good.
No, he was better than really good.
He was ridiculous, Rafa.
He's
Dude.
a white linebacker guy.
Dude,
In an era run by other people.
Yeah.
go
Black
tonight,
dude.
dude.
Other people.
Go.
This motherfucker.
Basically, everybody went by people.
Oh, fuck. We got to get a second camera so people can see how dark CJ is.
Yes.
But
No,
not
no,
where
we
he's
need
sitting
some
because you can
lighting.
barely see him.
Really
Somebody.
quick. Luke Kuechly's stats: 688 solo tackles, 402 assisted, 12.5 sacks, 9 fumble recoveries, 18 interceptions.
I hope he's doing
2
well.
pick sixes.
I hope he's doing well because I know he had major.
Yeah, it was bad.
Major
But-
concussions.
But if you,
I don't put him in first ballot. Was Patrick Willis first ballot? No, right? No.
I think he was.
dude, he was better than Patrick Willis.
Let's not do this.
He was.
He was not.
He was better. Go and watch. Go to YouTube and watch Luke Kuechly's like it's not 30 for 30, but
I've seen his shit. He
Dude.
understood offenses.
I'm like
yes,
crying.
He was
I
awesome.
cry like
For Patrick Willis, is not
No,
first
this
ballot.
was-
I'm like the
his-
water boy.
This was his third one.
Luke Kuechly should not be first ballot.
No, I think Luke Kuechly is a second or third one.
Not for you think he's first?
No, we didn't say. He said
No. He said which one would be.
next after.
Of
Eli.
that list, who would be first ballot?
Eli.
It
Eli would be the closest to first
but
ballot.
he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Second or third.
I think he's second or
better
third.
than Terry Bradshaw.
He beat the GOAT, man.
He better than Terry Bradshaw.
He beat the
100%.
best team maybe in NFL history.
Maybe they were.
Yeah, they were.
We know that.
Randy Moss was
My God, Wes
Moss,
Walker, baby.
dude. That fucking team.
On
Yeah.
the topic of
Killers.
linebackers, really quick, the Chargers just hired Navarro Bowman as their linebackers coach.
Good for them. Good
for
hire.
them. Dude. That dude's scary. As
Good
fuck.
hire. Let's get into some draft rumors real quick.
Yes.
I'm excited for these. So Caleb Williams says the Redskins are going all in on Caleb. I hate when teams do this shit. because-
it could be smokescreen.
Dude, if you're saying it, it's like you're all in. So now the Bears have all the leverage in the
Yes,
world here.
They do.
But the Bears are fucking up too. They came out this week, Shane Waldron, the new OC, and he's like, I love Caleb Williams. And every player on the
You
Bears.
say that because now the Redskins, who are all in on him,
Yes.
and the Bears love him, and they hold the key to everything. The Bears are literally sitting there with their balls on the table.
all the
yeah.
Bears
The
players, by
sack
the way.
right on the table, just rah.
Yeah.
The entire Bears offensive side says they want Justin Fields as their quarterback.
And I heard.
I've been saying it for weeks.
I heard the city is
Literally,
50-50.
it's split in half.
What do you need?
Just move the humidor over a little bit.
Ah, there you go.
There you go, man.
Is that good?
No, that's not.
What do you need?
There you go.
Just so you can see your body a little more.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Whole lot of body.
Because everyone has a hard time seeing Rafa's.
But yeah, the city.
A whole
the
lot
city,
of ciabatta.
I've been on Twitter all week, like reading
Shocker.
all this stuff. They're split right down the middle, and it's very much like not Justin is incapable of being their quarterback. It's let's reset the quarterback clock.
That's just so
It's
stupid.
the stupidest thing I think.
So
Most overrated thing in the NFL.
So I'll say this, that Luke Getsy, the offensive coordinator for the Bears, obviously hired by the Raiders. And I follow a bunch of guys. Sanji, awesome guy. He breaks down offensive film. He did a 20-minute video. I don't know if you saw this, Eddie Money, of
I unfortunately watched it.
Of Getsy's offense. And
I know his offense, but I don't.
Well,
watch the video.
Justin Fields missed some reads, blah,
some
blah,
really
blah.
bad ones.
Bro.
I mean, it's film.
When you're running for your life half of the fucking time,
True.
Eddie, that offensive line was
No.
garbage,
No.
man.
They almost cut Jenkins from Oklahoma State, who was like their first-round pick. He barely made the squad, and he was like their best lineman this year.
Dude, their offensive line was trash.
Yeah.
If you upgrade, a team won 7 games. Yeah, I think they won 2 games without Fields, maybe. Fields had flashes, that little stretch there before he got hurt. He was playing really well.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I've been saying it all. I would not move away from Fields as much as people dislike him.
Draft Marvin Harrison, man.
I would trade if the Reds. Think about it. The Bears offensive coordinator comes out and says, "Oh, I love Caleb Williams,"
Well,
and the
let's
Redskins
see how much you love him.
Well, at the same time, the Redskins come out and say, "We're going to go all in on Caleb Williams." Well, if you're going to go all in, fuck, maybe we don't love Caleb Williams as much as we do. If the Redskins are willing to give up the world.
Some dude came out today. I saw an article today that he broke down Caleb's film. He says, I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole.
We saw it.
And
We've seen it. We've
seen
talked
that a
about
lot.
it. We've talked about it.
And fucking CJ fired his ass today.
Yeah, for sure. So if the Bears trade Fields, this is a rumor, right, Eddie Money? Supposed value is set at a second rounder.
Yes, I've heard that. Which as a Raider fan,
I would take that.
Take
I would
44,
give a second
baby.
rounder.
If it's a second rounder, at least a third of the league is making that phone call.
How about Atlanta?
for
Atlanta,
sure.
Pittsburgh.
Atlanta's
Vegas.
definitely making that phone call because they have a top 10 pick and they're giving up only a second rounder to get a
Broncos.
quarterback.
Of course, and you can add.
Vegas.
Are you kidding? Imagine if you're Atlanta and you can get
Seattle.
No.
No.
Really?
No, I think you paid Geno a little bit of money, and I think you got to go with him again. And they were in the playoff race until the very end.
He's serviceable.
So, yeah, I don't think you can move away from Geno if you're Seattle.
And there's also a lot more teams willing to pay more for Justin Fields.
But Minnesota,
Yes.
you're not making that call if you're Minnesota.
Yes.
Maybe a second and a third, or
a
a
lot of
second
people
this
are
year.
not talking about Minnesota and quarterback. They need a freaking quarterback.
There's I don't know
Josh
who
Dobbs
it was.
is not the guy.
Oh, this idiot Cowherd. Somebody put up on Instagram that he had said that Patriots should trade for Justin Jefferson, and Minnesota should give up Justin Jefferson for that pick
And people say we don't
for
know
New
ball.
England's pick. And this guy's on a fucking radio show.
So I just did on NFL's website the trade generator you can do.
Yeah.
So if the Bears trade out of number 1, I just did it with the Commanders. They get the second overall.
Stop saying
pick.
the fucking Commanders. It's
Sorry,
the Redskins. God
the
damn it.
Redskins. They get the second overall pick. They get Deron Payne, defensive tackle, which they need help on the interior
Stud.
offensive line. They get their second rounder this year, their first rounder next year, and Andrew Wiley, the starting right tackle.
By the way, the Bears were the number 1 rush defense in the league, and you add Payne to that defense with Sweat.
Bring the cornerback Johnson
You bring
back.
you got to
Tremaine
bring
Edmonds.
You got to bring the cornerback. You got to bring Johnson back, who was, by the way, top 3 cornerback this year in the league.
Yeah.
Is the 2-1 really that expensive?
Think about it. Because you're Washington, you're the Redskins, and you say you're going all in on this guy. And you have to remember,
It's the same with the Panthers last year.
New England's right behind you. They need a quarterback. Minnesota can come in and get a quarterback. The Raiders can come in and make a splash and trade for a quarterback. All those teams, that's what you're paying for. You're paying. You're not moving one spot. You're paying
You're
to get your
solidifying
guy.
who
Your
you're
guy.
getting.
That you have your draft board, and if Caleb Williams is your 1, and you're at 2, and you can move to 1, then there you go.
Picking behind the Redskins or the Patriots, the Cardinals, which there's been rumors they may move off of Kyler. I don't think they do.
That's the
I
stupidest
saw
fucking
a
rumor.
stupid ass mock draft where the Cardinals picked Caleb Williams.
That's the
The
stupidest.
Giants are at 6.
Now taking a quarterback.
Tennessee at 7. I don't
Nope.
think they take one. Atlanta at 8.
Yes.
Bears back up at 9. Jets at 10. Minnesota
The
11.
Bears, with last year's draft and this year's draft, and they improved this year at 7 wins. If they can move back to 2, okay, and get Payne and get whatever.
Yeah.
At 2, it's okay. I don't think it's okay to. I think Marvin's probably the second best player in the draft behind Brock Bowers, probably. Yeah. But Marvin, if you're a Bears fan, you're like, okay, I can get at 2, I can take Marvin. Yeah. Or imagine if you go back to 2, and now the Patriots, now you're fielding phone calls from somebody else at 2. The Patriots want to move into 2.
I feel like the Patriots are not gonna take a QB at 3. I really feel it. Defensive.
I feel it as well, because what if they like Mac? What if they like Mac Jones?
This coach hates Mac Jones.
Do we know this?
Yeah, it's already been known. Like, this coach and Mac Jones do not get along.
He's a defensive guy. Obviously, he played linebacker, but I just feel like, I don't know, maybe because the Patriots have historically not been into offense.
Yeah, but this is different. This is a different team. This is
for Marvin Harrison.
Who's this?
Patriots.
Why would you get a receiver if you don't have
somebody to throw him the ball?
What if they trust in Zappy?
No, that's not true.
I hope so, because we had a badass Zappy card. We're hoping it.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think the Patriots should take quarterback. At 4, Marvin doesn't get past 4, obviously.
No.
And to me, I don't think Brock Bowers should get past 4 if Marvin goes.
I've seen
at 2.
Bowers drop to like 11 or 12.
Bowers is crying that he wants to play at
Speaking
Tennessee.
of Brock Bowers, he wants to go.
Right.
He's trying to move. He's going to quote unquote force his way to the Titans.
Okay, can you
Titans
explain that, anybody?
Pick 7.
Luke, why would he force himself?
So
does he like mayonnaise in his coffee?
Does he not understand he's a tight end? He's not forcing shit here.
But why Tennessee?
Like you said, he's been dropping like crazy. If you remember before the year, a lot of people thought he was going to be one of the top 5,
the best player. He was the best player in college football.
Pick. I saw one, like this mock draft I'm looking at right now. Mel Kiper doesn't even have him.
Mel Kiper's a fucking idiot.
I know he doesn't even have him in the top 15. But the relationship he has with Will Levis, they played growing up together.
Will Levis is from California?
No, but they played on one of those like travel football teams together or whatever.
So that means they played 7. They played 7-on-7 together.
Yeah, apparently they have a good relationship. And then Brock Bowers used to be trained by the new Tennessee Titans head coach.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I didn't understand why you're forcing yourself.
I think his family lives in Tennessee now. Though
I don't care.
They grew up in Northern California.
Listen, these kids, all these kids that are trying to force themselves on or whatever. The only one that I remember ever doing it was Eli, and that was Archie. And
the first one was
that I remember. You're probably going to name
John
someone
Elway.
when I was a child. Yeah, see that was I wasn't even born. But yeah, and he didn't. He went on the next year, right?
No. They didn't draft him to the Colts. It was the Colts, and they said we will go play baseball because John Elway was drafted, I think, to the Yankees.
Yeah.
They said you draft me, I'm going to play baseball.
You're right. It's a superstar quarterback, so not a fucking tight end. So
yeah.
I mean, Brock forcing himself there, it's brutal. But J.J. McCarthy being a first-round pick, is that a real fucking thing?
I was going to say, speaking of knowing your value, people apparently think that J.J. McCarthy is a first-round pick.
Dude, my God.
I just don't get it, man.
And like a pretty high one at that.
Yeah, they think the Raiders where they're at are taking him.
Oh, that would be the fucking greatest thing ever.
It would be, which is
Jacob would go fucking irate.
Dude, Jacob would literally
I'd cheer him on, though.
Jacob would get a knife and cut that Raider tattoo badge off
I'd like McCarthy until like the last 3 weeks of the season.
Dude, he can make plays outside the pocket, blah, 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 blah. He's not a
I think he's too Stenson Bennett.
He's bigger. He's bigger.
He's better than that.
Dude, Stetson
better than what at what? Better than who at what?
In terms of
was way better in college.
No, in terms of going to NFL talent, like
you can assume it.
You can't evaluate that.
You can't evaluate. I can evaluate him actually winning a fucking game with his arm.
Yeah,
which JJ never did.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that. So don't say that.
He never did.
No,
straight up.
No, he didn't. I just see him more that. Like that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He might be bigger and whatever, and not a drunk, but whatever. So
he's also not 28.
Yeah, Stetson Bennett catching strays in this motherfucker. But J.J. McCarthy, the first round of the Raiders, would be hilarious.
Dude, crazy.
It'd be so funny.
I'd rather take Bo Nix or Penix. at 13 than JJ.
Are the Raiders at 13 this week? Weren't they at 14 last week?
See, every week.
They're at
Keeps on
13.
fucking
They're
raising
13.
them
They're
up.
13.
They're at 13. All right. I don't know where they're picking. Next week, they're going to be picking at 3.
If we want really quick, Daniel Jeremiah, who I personally really like, just put out his mock draft 20 minutes ago.
He's a stud.
No trades. He made that. He said,
right.
I'm not
I
putting
would love
trades.
to hear this.
I like mock drafts with no trades.
DJ was a scout. I respect DJ.
Yeah.
Big
So
Let's hear
number 1, no trades again. Caleb Williams at 1. Drake May at 2. Jaden Daniels to the Patriots at 3.
not a fit.
Marvin Harrison at 4 to Arizona. Romo Dunze at 5 to the Chargers. Malik Neighbors at 6 to the Giants. Joe Alt, offensive tackle, to the Titans at 7. Dallas Turner, edge rusher, to the Falcons at 8.
That's a good one.
Jared Versey, edge rusher, to the Bears at 9.
Florida State.
Talisi Fuanga, offensive tackle
Oregon
from
State.
Oregon State, to the Jets. Byron Murphy II, defensive tackle, to
Texas.
the Vikings. Terrion Arnold, corner, Denver Broncos.
Raiders.
Olamuwa
Dude,
Fashanu,
if he drops to
the
you gotta
offensive
pick him.
tackle. Some people think he's the best
Yes.
offensive tackle in the draft. Bo Nix goes 14 to the Saints. Brock Bowers at 15 to the Colts. Troy Fanatu, offensive tackle, to
Washington.
Seattle. Yep. Quinnen Mitchell, Toledo corner, to Jacksonville.
I hate
This guy keeps on going up the board.
JC Latham from
Where's Brock
Alabama.
Bowers?
He
15.
went 15 to Indy.
And then this white,
So AR gets
this white cornerback keeps on freaking shooting up the charts too.
Iowa?
Who's that?
Yeah.
The kid from Iowa, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
he's
seen
a great
him
white
top
hope.
10.
Cincinnati Bengals take offensive tackle JC Latham out of Bama.
They need
Alabama.
tackle. They need
Leatu Latu, edge rusher, goes to the Rams. He stays in
UCLA.
Cali.
Oh, my God.
Amarius Mims, offensive tackle from Georgia, goes to the Steelers. Brian Thompson, LSU receiver, goes to Miami. Oklahoma tackle Tyler
Guyton.
Guyton to
Stud.
the Eagles. Chop Robinson, edge to
Penn State.
Houston. Jordan Morgan, offensive tackle to the Cowboys.
U of A.
Graham Barton, inside/outside linebacker to the Packers. He goes to Duke. Enos Rockstraw Jr., Missouri corner, goes to the Bucks. Cooper DeJean, that's the white corner.
Yeah.
He goes 27 to Arizona. Jerzon Newton, defensive tackle to the Bills.
Illinois.
Nate Wiggins, defensive back, Clemson to the Lions at 29. Troy Franklin, Oregon wide receiver at 30 to the Ravens. At 31, Kansas City Chiefs take North Carolina wide receiver
Walker.
Walker. And Kool-Aid McKinstry falls all all to 32.
They're
to
saying
the,
the,
to
oth- they're saying the
Niners.
other corner.
Cooper DeJean.
No, the other corner from Alabama. He's shooting way past when they're watching film. I think he's in the top 12 to right before the Raiders.
Who's taking Bo Nix at 13?
Bo Nix goes
the Saints.
14 to the Saints.
Yeah, I that to me is ridiculous. Yeah. And I'll tell you, because you just paid Carr a bunch of money. There's no way, and you need to build that defense.
Nix is old. People forget, like Nix,
he's old.
Penix.
That's not even part
they're
of it.
old.
That's not why they wouldn't draft him, though.
Let him sit a
There's
year.
no way that the Saints are
It's
taking.
a 3-year deal, but
No,
it's
I know,
they're
I'm
guaranteed
agreeing
for
with
2.
you.
Yeah,
They just
but-
paid him.
Yeah, you just paid him. I don't think you take a first-round quarterback.
Yeah.
You're close in your division. That's not very good. You're not gonna. You can win the division. You should have won the division. You can win it next year because the division is not very good. We know that, right? You have Carolina, who's maybe gonna win 4 games this year, maybe more, but let's just say 4 or 5 games. Tampa, if they lose Baker and Mike Evans,
But here's the thing, Rafa. I'll what's the one position that's holding the fucking Saints back?
they have a lot. They
No.
have besides
There's
quarterback
one-
Eddie. There's
There's one major one.
Their defense played really good for like the first 8 weeks, and then they fell off. I don't think you can, if in the division that you're in, that's what I'm basing it on. I'm basing it on the division. You need to win the division to make the playoffs, and anything can happen, and we've seen it.
But a left tackle, a cornerback, a middle linebacker, a receiver doesn't move the needle for the Saints. There's one thing that changes that team.
Eddie, that's your
and
hate for the guy.
No, that's ask anyone in
They're
Lawrence.
a missed kick against Green Bay away from being in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, and there's a position that they could have been,
Eddie,
the 4th seed.
You just paid.
It is their issue, but drafting a quarterback to sit behind him won't help.
How could Tommy
fix their
Plaza
issue
get
right
over
now.
here? How could Tommy Plaza? We're debating Saints.
I would have loved to hear Jacob with the
come on,
McCarthy
man.
deal
Get over here.
to the Raiders.
Get over here,
There's
man.
a rumor that McCarthy's going to go to the Raiders
At 13.
at 13.
I'd
I'd be excited.
I said that you would cut your Raider
I'd be
tattoo
excited because you'd be pissed off.
Sit down,
and I'd like to watch with you for that to go down.
We're arguing right now that they're saying in this mock draft, Daniel Jeremiah, who we all respect, he's giving Bo Nix at 13 to the Saints
at 14.
I think it's high for Bo Nix, but that's the one position that you need to fix.
Eddie, he's not going to play.
Oh, man.
He's not going to play. You're not sitting a guy who's going to make $45 million next year sitting on the bench.
I mean, okay,
the Saints are already in salary cap hell. If they were to cut or trade Carr, I'm looking at the numbers right now.
Ain't no one taking that dude.
It would wreck them for like the next decade.
I mean, that math is math, I guess.
The only move you can make for the Raiders is signing Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
that's
Jacob's. He's standing on top of that mountain. Jacob has that. He's planted that flag.
Baker
Mayfield.
He has the mentality as a Raider.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You know what it means, Rafa.
I'm tired of that.
He will bite your ear off.
I'm tired of this Raider mentality. He's a Raider bullshit. Dude, the irrelevance of the team.
Okay,
it's been a minute.
I agree with that.
It's been a minute.
Dude, I told you. Raider fans are like, is he a Raider? Does he
being a Raider means nothing now. Like you were a Raider 30 years ago.
Hurts my soul.
You could have said that 30
years
years
bringing
ago.
that back.
Bro, before you bring that he's a Raider shit back, you actually need to do shit on the field. Produce wins. And I'm not talking regular season wins against the Chiefs in late December. I'm talking about actual playoff wins. I'm talking about being that.
Baker Mayfield has some playoffs win, man.
I'm not saying no, but don't give me, he's a Raider. What the fuck is a Raider? A fucking
Jacob just told you.
Under 500
he
fucking
dances well.
Player?
Raiders dance well. Let's move on.
Yeah, we'll go in. You can before we move on, Rick says
what up, Rick?
He's giving his Super Bowl prediction. He says, as a Raider, I would usually go for AFC. However, Chiefs are most hated. So cross that out. Since 49ers being rivals from the Bay, cross that out as well. So my MVP will be my hashtag Red Solo Cup.
There you go. That is the best prediction I've ever heard.
By the way, I want to say this. I've kind of saw it this week with all the Raider posts like, I can't cheer for the Niners. I can't cheer for the Chiefs.
A blog.
Yeah, I saw. But I saw that, and it's like, to me, it is the Niners thinking that the Raiders are Niner fans thinking that the Raiders are even remotely even close to them is like Dodger fans thinking that the Angels are even closely remote to them. Like Angels thinking, the Dodgers and blah, blah, blah.
Saying that
the Niners are far superior to the Raiders as the Dodgers are far superior to the Angels, and that shit shouldn't even be a fucking thing.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, I agree, obviously, and I have it in the blog that, legendary organization, owners, GOATs, but it doesn't mean that they're not a rival to us.
They're not. What do you play them one time every 5 fucking years?
No, it's a thing, dude. 49er.
It's a gang thing. Fucking gang banging in the NFL. Are you guys out of your fucking mind? The irrelevance. If I'm a Niner fan, which I used to be as a kid, but if I'm a Niner fan, the Raiders are irrelevant. Like literally irrelevant to me.
You know what? Like you said, the Dodgers will never be irrelevant. Think about this. As bad as the Raiders have been the last 25 years, 22 years, whatever it is, people hate them. They're relevant. People watch them. They had the most watched. They had the most watched freaking game on Thanksgiving with the Cowboys. They had the most watched game against the Chiefs.
The Cowboys.
People love to hate the Raiders. People love to hate the Raiders. It's a thing, Rafa.
I don't love to hate the Raiders. I love to hate the Cowboys. I love to hate the fucking Cowboys.
Well, everyone loves to hate the Cowboys.
That's the thing. People love to hate the Yankees. People love to hate the Cowboys. Nobody gives a fuck about the Raiders. Niner fans. He's a Niner fan. Who do you think is a rival for you?
Seattle, Philadelphia.
You're asking a 9-year-old guy.
I'm talking.
I've been a Niner fan my whole life.
Yeah, but you're like 22. That's the wrong person. But what I'm saying is, when you look at actual rivalry games, playoff matchups, blah blah blah, the Raiders aren't relevant in the Niner realm.
They're not even in the same
as the Angels should not be relevant to a Dodger fan. The Dodger fan should never hate an Angel fan. They shouldn't even speak to them about sports.
We don't. They call us and fucking talk
They
shit.
should never speak to you about
I've
it.
never reached out to an Angel fan and be like, never.
Because they're irrelevant.
Yeah, 100%.
To me, I feel the same way with the Niners and Raiders. I feel the Raiders are irrelevant compared to the Niners. As in, within the last 20, 15 years, 10 years.
They have 5 or 6 championships.
5.
Yeah.
Just as the Chiefs within the last 10 years, the Raiders are irrelevant. The Chiefs, when they look at it, you shouldn't even hate the Raiders because they're irrelevant in your division.
But you're saying, but your argument is that as a Raider fan, I shouldn't hate the 49ers.
No. You can hate them. The Niner fans should not give a fuck about
Well,
you.
yeah, but no one's arguing that.
Which I think they don't. So
We're
Raiders,
saying-
the Raiders are trying to include themselves in something
No,
important.
no.
That's what they're trying to do.
No, we're not.
No, they're
We're
just barking, and we're not even facing them.
We're saying that we don't want either team to win. We hate the 49ers.
The
and we're allowed.
Niners are the mailman, and the Raiders are the little chihuahuas jumping out behind the fence.
Enough.
That's what the Raiders are.
Let's move on.
Zero Cool. He said
What up?
FUCLA, FKC, San Francisco.
There you go. There's a man who knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Raider fan.
Rick Flores also wants Latu to the Raiders.
Him and everybody else.
Yes.
Everybody wants Latu to their team, I think.
Yeah.
My last thing on the Raiders.
Here we go.
Oh, here we
Steeler
go.
fan.
Yeah.
Local Steeler fan here.
Last night on Twitter, Antonio Brown posted the graphic that they do for like the NFL honors, and he goes award for best CTE case, and it's the picture of Chandler Jones standing over the fire, like
Antonio Brown posted that?
Antonio Brown posted
the
it.
balls on that man. Winner, by the way, of Twitter or whatever he posted on it.
Oh
That
my
dude.
God, he kills it on Twitter.
Good
It's
for
so
him. I
fun.
gotta start following him.
Chandler
It's a good follow.
Jones, if you follow him, he's live every 30 minutes.
Yeah, he goes live. It's insane. I did it
He
for
might
one
be
day. It's
fucking lit
crazy.
for that Super Bowl.
What? He's lit right now.
Dude, you should have seen him at the
You're
UFC
probably
fight for
right.
John Jones. He was trying to fight everyone
He was there?
around them.
Dude,
yeah.
he's insane, dude.
So John Jones is his brother?
Yeah, like
Yes.
they say people say like John Jones is crazy out of the ring. When John Jones talks about his brother, he's like, I don't fuck with Chandler because he might kill me.
Yeah,
like he
no,
doesn't
no,
stop.
he's one of those kids who never probably
crazy.
played with
Yeah.
other kids when he was little.
He says
That's probably
like
what it was.
Chandler doesn't stop. Like it's
If
just
Chandler
a-
Jones was white, he probably would have killed somebody
Yes.
with a gun.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
There you go.
typical school shooter.
Let's
But
move on.
Moving on to NBA. Trade deadline just passed.
Yeah.
Rafa, you can choose which trade you want to talk about.
Oh man, I like the PJ Washington edition for Dallas.
Agreed.
But I hate that they gave up Grant and Seth.
Apparently, Grant Williams was
It's a buyout, right?
moved away because he didn't fit in the locker room. Like
Really?
since day one. That's what I saw. That I heard.
He seems like a problematic cat. He seems like a problematic dude.
Love the way
I
he plays basketball.
I do. I like Grant Williams. I think he was really good in Boston. He helped them out a shitload. I see him as a buyout option. I'd like him. I'm not a Laker fan, but I'd like him on the Lakers. He can shoot the outside. He
Yeah.
can play some defense.
I like that.
He's a dog. If they bought him out, Seth Curry should also be a buyout as well.
For sure.
I mean, Seth will get picked up by anybody. Fucking Lakers need shooters. You should have gone out and
God.
reached out and got something like that. The Raptors traded Schroeder for the Nets gave up Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie was
and-
playing really bad these past
Was he?
while. Yeah,
It was bad.
He's got an attitude.
yeah. He is a good player, but he had to have been purposely
But
playing bad.
he's your first guy off the bench. And
Yeah.
the minute
Yeah.
that he thought that he was better than that, he thought this is what he thought. I'm just assuming this is what he thought. I think he in his head he thought he was Oklahoma City James Harden. Like he come off the bench and he was lights out.
I'll tell you who he reminds me of. He's like a poor man's Jamal Crawford.
Oh, he's the homeless Jamal Crawford. It's just not even. He's the crackhead Jamal Crawford. Don't disrespect Jamal Crawford like that.
I just, he can score points.
He can score points. When he used to come off the bench, he was 15, 16, 17 a night off the bench. When he became
In
a starter,
Brooklyn, dude, he fucking scored the
dude,
shit.
everywhere he was an off the bench. He was really good. When he started starting and they started giving him money, and he just went to shit. But anyways, the Jazz traded Kelly Olynyk. Who gives a flying fuck?
Yeah, how's he in the league?
Knicks got Bogdanovich. Lakers should have tried to make that move.
That's who I thought they were going to make a move
Another
for.
shooter. The Bills don't trade. The Bulls, they don't trade anybody. Like, dude, the Bulls are fucking. They're
Irrelevant.
irrelevant. They're irrelevant, guys. Zach Levine is the huge disappointment.
Yeah.
I mean, get the fuck out.
Did you see their asking prices for those guys? Like, they wanted multiple firsts for Levine,
It was
multiple
ridiculous.
firsts for DeRozan,
And-
and teams were like, "We want these guys, but we're not going to give
Yeah.
you the farm for them."
And
Thank God the
Levine just
Lakers-
got a fucking surgery to end the season.
Yeah.
Who did?
I know. Levine. He's like,
Yeah, Levine's out.
and they were
I mean,
asking
Levine's-
everything for him.
Yeah, but
Well,
Thank God the Lakers didn't make that move.
The rumor is DeRozan and Levine went, "Please trade us." Like, went to the owner.
Oh, I believe that.
And Jerry Reinsdorf's might be in the running for worst owner. Like, what he's doing with the White Sox, what he's doing with the Bulls, like, it's bad.
it's Chicago. Who gives a fuck? So, anyways, so those are the trades, dude. The
I
Kobe
think-
statue, bro. That Kobe fucking statue is almost as bad as Ronaldo's statue at the airport. The first one.
It's
That's bad, but I don't think
It's not that
Well, it's
bad.
not that bad, but fuck, you
But-
had how long? This is it
Dude,
doesn't
you
look
had
very
a
good.
long time to make that right.
You saw Vanessa's.
Kobe picked the pose, so it was a long. They had several
The
years.
pose is stupid as fuck.
Vanessa
Hey.
said Kobe picked this, so if you don't like it, tough shit.
Yeah, all right.
I think that's a direct quote, actually.
That is a direct
Yeah.
quote.
Yeah.
I thought it
I
should have
fucking
been.
hate
I
her.
thought it should have been the one pulling the jersey.
Yes,
That's his moment.
against Phoenix, right?
Yeah, that's
That's
his
an
moment.
iconic moment.
Yes.
That's the moment.
Yeah, because you can't really have him, turn around jump or anything because he missed too many of those.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
There we go.
You said yeah,
Had to
fucker.
fucking-
You said yeah.
That was an involuntary action.
But yeah, I think you're right. The one pulling
That's
the
the
jersey
moment, man.
was that wearing an 8 or 24?
8. That was 8.
That should have been it.
Yeah.
That should have been it. This bullshit here with the thing.
with the deal with the
Yeah, and the
the
statue
thing-
just doesn't look good.
yeah.
It doesn't look
doesn't
good.
at all.
Sean Taylor's might have looked better.
It doesn't matter. Jay right now is fucking. He's put a rug down and he's doing.
When
his
did
fucking
the
prayers
other
right
two
now.
come out?
No clue.
So is that a thing? Is that real?
He's getting 3 statues. He's getting 1 for 8, 1 for 24, and 1 in the Gianna. I think the third one is a little overkill, in my opinion.
All of them are overkill.
What, you
let's
don't
find
need
out.
it. You don't
One.
need
He needs
another one in
one.
another jersey. That's
He needs
ridiculous.
one statue. I know your era
CJ's
loves Kobe Bryant. I know your era loves Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
But the Laker for now and forever and for the history of fucking the Lakers is Magic Johnson. He is the Laker. Kobe is second, but by far and away, number 1 is Magic Johnson. He has 1 statue.
Yeah.
I agree.
So Kobe getting 3. If he was alive, he'd get 1.
Yeah.
That's just facts.
True.
Maybe you don't put it outside. Maybe there's one inside the building. There's one inside.
Either way, he shouldn't
Fucking
have
one
got-
in the building with wheels or something, like
I don't
fucking
know.
carting them around.
I don't know.
I thought
it's weird.
I thought he was gonna get 1 statue combining his 8
Like,
and 24, something
of
that sort.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
getting 3 is a little crazy. Especially,
Maybe 8 in the front, 24 in the back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Does Shaq have a jersey?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Shaq's
34.
statue.
It's the
34, and then
The
he's,
Shaq's, yeah.
he's dunking 3 balls.
I mean,
Yeah, and this is the thing, and this is for all those idiots, Jay especially, who think that Kobe and all the Kobe fucking fans who think that you could clip this shit out of this.
Oh, yes.
Who think that Kobe could ever be the logo? You couldn't even get a pose for a fucking statue. What's this pose going to be for the logo? Nothing.
Yeah.
You couldn't even come up with a pose for him.
Just fade away.
Fade away that he misses too many times. I'm sorry. I'm
The logo's
sorry.
perfect.
No,
Jerry
the logo,
West-
I agree. Though you don't mess with
Don't
the
ever
logo.
mess with the logo. They named the All-Star trophy after him. I like that. He 100% deserved a statue. That's
Yeah,
not
there's
even
no
a
doubt.
question.
That's not even a question.
Not even a question.
Not even a question. But
And,
not 3. Not fucking 2. Just
yeah.
1. And a good one. This one doesn't look good.
Yeah.
No, it looks terrible. It looks
A lot of
nothing
people
like
don't
him.
like it.
I saw one thing that I was reading. A lot of people hate it because Shaq's is so sick. How it's like floating. It's the
Yeah.
dunk. And then they're like, this is disrespectful as hell. to
It's
Kobe.
not disrespectful.
chose it.
Shaq, he chose it,
Yeah.
and Shaq's dunk. He had 10 of those a
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kobe had 10 missed fadeaways a game.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Ouch.
And if Shaq's would have been like a standing statue, in my opinion, it would have been him where he's pointing after the alley-oop. You know what I'm talking about?
Or
Stupid.
staring at his left hand like this.
Him pointing at Kobe after the alley-oop. Get the fuck out of here.
That's a great one. If he's standing,
Bro, Shaq had a shoe with that logo. That's Shaq's logo. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
Shaq's logo, you can actually grab it, and I'm not saying to make it the NBA logo, but you can grab it. You can grab Jordan's fucking dunk. You can do that. You can grab the LeBron alley-oop from D-Wade. Those are iconic fucking... This shit, that's terrible.
Agreed.
The Kobe thing, pulling the shirt.
I think it's a message. Obviously, he's pointing the finger. He's
number one.
coming back from the dead. I am the best player to ever live.
Well, but
and
remember,
he always thought that.
He picked that pose while he was
That's
alive.
what I'm saying.
So...
But that's a 100%.
Yeah, he thought he was number one.
Yeah,
he's not even the number one Laker.
Yeah,
I know that's tragic for Jay
I would
and
put
Zach.
Kareem above Kobe.
No, that's a Laker.
A Laker.
Laker legend.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Didn't you just say he's not the best Laker on that team, his own team?
Yeah, next to the best Laker of all time.
Dude, Magic.
I said Magic,
And then Kobe.
and then I say Kareem.
Instead of Kobe.
Yeah.
As a Laker.
Yes. Aesthetic.
No, I don't think so, man.
Well, I mean that's.
I disagree with you there. I think Kobe is the second best Laker as a Laker, not as an all-time player. Kareem is better than Magic and Kobe as a player.
He didn't do shit at Milwaukee except score a shit ton of points.
And he won a title.
Did he
I'm
win
almost
one?
sure. Yeah, I'm almost sure he won a title.
Did he?
Yeah, but as an actual Laker, it was Magic. Magic was a Laker. Everybody knows it. You see the Lakers, it's always Magic, and then Kobe.
I'm looking at these on Google, like all these. I just looked up Kobe memorable moments. There are so many.
There's so many.
So many better.
There's
I don't
so
know
many.
why you chose
But
that.
it's a message. It's a message from the dead, and
He was alive when he picked it, so don't say
Yes.
the dead.
well, it's
The best one is
like a foreshadowing.
is where he's holding the ball after they won the title.
Well, that's his 24. So
Yeah.
he knew he was. The crazy part is he must have known that he's getting 3 statues. If he chose that for
or
his
2.
8.
They probably were going to give him 2.
Oh yeah, ooh, yeah,
The third one's with.
yeah.
I just don't know.
I
I
don't even
think
think you have to retire the 2 numbers. I thought that was overkill.
No,
That's stupid.
I don't think so. I agree.
gotta
With
retire
I
both.
agree with retiring the 2 numbers. I agree because you can never have somebody wear
Yeah,
24 again as a Laker
or 8.
or 8.
I agree with the 8.
He won titles with both, multiple with
He won
both.
MVPs with both.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
He won
The whole
MVP.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he won
That's
one.
it. That's it. He just won one
ever,
at
so he didn't win
24.
them with both.
We won what's the
Finals
Finals
MVPs.
MVPs.
Thank you.
Difference.
He only has 2, and they were both with 24. Just so you know,
Yeah, Shaq won all 3.
Shaq won all 3, which is my argument on why Kobe isn't even all time top 5. So, anyways, but that's for another time.
Well, guys, that is episode 68 of Two Nobodies with the Mic. I just want to say thank you to Luke. Luke, I hope you're not late for your Young Republicans meeting. Eddie.
It's okay. It starts after dawn.
By the way, next week, real quick, next week we're gonna recap the Super Bowl.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about the Dodgers and Padres, which will start the season on the 22nd in Korea.
I want
So
to talk some Bauer talk.
we'll get into Bauer and all that next week, and NBA is going to be
hot.
at the Trevor Bauer.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody's got to sign him, man.
The Dodgers.
He's doing everything in his power to make sure.
He's literally like, don't fucking pay me, basically. Let me go to work.
Went on Theo Vaughn's podcast said I'll take the minimum.
Yeah, and then you're going to incentive pay me
Him
for fucking
and the Bills fucking punter. Those guys need a job.
Matt Ariza.
and an apology
Yes.
from the fucking league.
Yeah.
And an apology
from
from
a lot
both
of people,
leagues
man.
and teams
A
and
lot
everything.
of people.
The Dodgers should come out and actually pay Bauer what they were initially going to pay him and apologize to his ass publicly.
I wanted them to sign him instead of Kershaw.
I'll tell you what, if Bauer would have
If you're
been,
talking about production, then yes. Kershaw's not going to do much. We'll talk about it
it next week,
talk
baby.
about it.
Baseball
Guys,
next week.
Thank you, Eddie Money, CJ, Luke, the Guru, man.
Super Bowl, baby.